Felicitations, my family of fledglings. And ghosts, it's so good to unsee you as well. Welcome to another enchanting evening with yours truly, Damian Holmay, ghost host with the most and professional disruptor of the status quo, breaker of ruts, filler of ruts, as I once said in another stream, and de-radicalizer, radical centrist at your service. Here to play some games and walk. Why, after so many months of refusing to use this as a walking desk, have I finally decided again? Oh, I'll tell you. I will tell you, and we will revel in the information together. I did it my first streak. Welcome. The best kind of streak. The kind that does not require extra laundry detergent. Welcome to 3 streams in a row. Sometimes they can't count. Supposedly this is a beta feature, and it's been a beta feature for years. Maybe one day they'll figure it out. Hey, Rose Troa. Good to see you. I'm walking because I purchased this a little while back, and I told you all about it. My chair, my high chair that lets me sit at a walking desk so that I can actually reach the keyboard and trackball. The post started to fail me, and it stopped being such a high chair. In fact, you may remember a stream in the last couple months where I had to give up on the chair and stand entirely, or walk, but I decided to stand because I was lazy that day. Today, I'm not lazy. I'm walking. And the post is right here, still in the original bubble wrap. There's a little ASMR right there. We can do some bubble wrap. Anyway, there's the post. The new thing is supposed to... Oh. Already a lurk. Okay. So good news. You're not dropping frames like I was. Bad news, your camera's fuzzier than usual. Oh no. Okay. But it could just be my eyes being weird. Okay. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I can't change it. I forgot to update my title for this one stream. And it can't be done. I don't think it can be done. We are the champions. Can we make this happen? Let's see what's able to be updated. Anything? Uh-oh, I think I restarted this. Oh yeah, can't do it. Damn. Okay. Wait, can I just stop and restart that stream? I'm gonna try that. TikTok, come back to me. Won't breathe life into you yet. I think it's still gonna say the wrong game. Let's pause it again. It's off. It's offline. Oh, it just says playing games. Oh, it's perfect. Why did I quit the stream? Just so I could see it's playing games. I could never stream. I don't recommend this for everybody. Could not recommend streaming while walking. Yeah. I don't know how to walk on a treadmill. You set it to the right speed. That's really the hardest part. This treadmill I bought for a walking desk that I built out of an old 80s enterprise level metal big bad boss CEO desk. You know, like the black all orthogonal angles metal with the faux wood top. Just imagine, I don't know, like the movie 9 to 5, like those types of desks. And it's lifted so everything is up, because I'm a few inches off the floor on the treadmill, and then the keyboard and my trackball are at elbow level almost. It's a little bit off, and all my monitors are up, and the high chair reaches all that stuff normally, except right now because the post is malfunctioning. So new post It goes into the chair, right up in there. And but it doesn't right now. And why doesn't it? There's no room. There's no room. Why is there no room for this post? And the answer is because I can't get the old post out. I've lubricated like crazy. I've smacked it left and right, up and down. I've tugged on it, both hands and feet on the chair. I've used metal. I've used this, I think it's plastic actually. It's not a rubber mallet. It's like a plasticky mallet. I've tried a lot. Oh, and I grabbed a pipe wrench. I just have all this stuff now right at my desk. Grabbed a pipe wrench, put it around the shaft, and tried to twist it out. It's not screwed in, but you know, sometimes the torque, the twist will work. In other words, if I can't get my way, I get the tools out. Yeah. We either sprint or sit. Sorry, I didn't even read the last part of your comment there. I mean, I love to sprint. I love to sit. And on this treadmill, I love to walk. It starts at 0.6 miles per hour, this treadmill. That is awful. At 6.6 miles an hour, I feel like I'm not moving right. Nothing feels like it's the right groove. But I set it to 1 mile an hour, and everything feels like right with the universe. It just works. Yeah. I pace when I talk. Yeah, exactly. So I have a sit-stand desk. You need to make a walking desk. I could never walk in game, though. You should try it. There are certain games that might be harder. First-person shooters, I don't recommend. I will usually sit because they require so much more precision with your pointer device. But games like this, where we're like walking around talking to people, it's you'd be surprised what little acumen you really need for controls. Oh, but your brain says, treadmill, we run at dawn. Yeah, that makes sense. You see a device, you use it for a certain thing. It's hard to break the schema that's created. Typical man, pull-out game week. Hey, it's, I mean, the poll decided where it wants to be. I tried really hard. I've been trying for days, actually, to get this out. And, yeah. If my chair was impregnable. Pregnable? Not impregnable. That would be impossible to pregnate. Pregnable. We just don't use that word as often, do we? If my chair was pregnable, it would have been done years ago because this pole will not let go. Maybe it's barbed. I got the cat pole, you guys. I've messed up. There's a such thing as a pole cat. Maybe I got the pole cat's cat pole. Anyway. I played turn-based RPGs while cooking. Oh, see? There you go. You could practically chew gum, pat your head, rub your tummy, and play in Stars in Time, which is what we're playing tonight. Way to loop it back into the game we're doing this evening, everybody. If you're here to watch games, we have been playing on Friday nights the Mother series and every game that's been ever inspired by that series. A couple problematic developers excluded to that. I'm not going to say Heartbound out loud, but there are some games we probably won't play on stream for reasons. And on Saturdays, we've been playing old school clicky, pointy, clicky puzzle games. And Oz recommended we play the Myst series. So we played through those. And now we're playing another one made by the same makers, but much newer, called Abduction. So join me tomorrow for that one. Most of my streams start right at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific sharp, because I'm a real punctual guy who likes to start right on time every single stream. But there's always something in the way, so it's not my fault, you guys. I'm extremely, right there, right on time. I'm just ready. I'm rip raring to go, and then life gets in my way, and then I have to apologize to you. It's never my fault, but there's always something else that I can readily blame and leverage as the reason why I don't arrive on the time that I say I do because I'm such a punctual guy. How are you doing? How was your week? Yeah. Okay. We were doing the thing. That chair is a shambles over on the side. I'm not going to mess with that. It's been such a long time since I've actually walked and streamed. I'm just going to keep this up as long as it's comfy. And then when I'm done with it being comfy, I'm just going to stand. I don't have any other seat that could possibly accommodate this. So it's either figure out a way to remove that which shall not be removed, the Excalibur of chairs, or walking streams forever. You know, honestly, if we just did walking streams for the rest of 2026, I'd probably get a lot faster toward the goals I have to undo the cortisol damage of the last few years. And if you know, you know. Yeah. I need to get a walking pad so I can walk while I work and stuff. Honestly, this is a really nice feeling. And I used to do this while working too. Not at my last job, but the one I really liked before that, the one where we stole the motto. I know you know what I'm talking about. That one, I would walk half the day and sit half the day in sprints. Can you call them sprints if you're just walking? I think you can. I would do 1/8 of the day sit, 1/8 of the day walk, and then alternate until I was done with the day. So 8 little chunks. And it was great. It was wonderful. I felt energetic by the end of my shifts. In fact, at the time, I would clock out and I would go for a walk to we lived right among 3 different parks, right? Kind of in the middle of 3 different parks. And I would walk alternating to one each of those parks during the course of the week and month. Yeah, I felt fairly healthy back then. Besides some bad habits I was getting into at the time. Oh, I know, so much reminiscing. There is a thing on the screen that I took down for a long time because, you know me, it's hard for me to accept things from people. Accept your undying gratitude. That's the one, accepting exception. Hello, Jam. So good to see you. How was your week? The thing is a donation goal. If you're watching on vertical, there's a chance you don't have one because I only shill to the horizontal people. I don't know why. But that's a hard rule that I'm forcing now. No, I started that last year for some reason. So that's the thing. If you're watching on any horizontal format stream, you will see there's a stream goal for the replacement of the camera that I've been using for more than 5 years that I actually got long before I became a streamer. Long before? Maybe not long before. But it was dated at the time, I think. It's an old Logitech C922 for those of you who are interested. If you're ever curious, by the way, I baked these in a long time ago. They're a list of exclamation point commands. Most of you on the purple platform can use these, and you can see what I use for my different stuff, microphone and mouse, which I don't use a mouse. I use a trackball, but you can do exclamation point mouse and see my trackball. Keyboard, camera. Might have to change the light. I don't know if I put my ring light in there, but that's different. Yeah, number of different things that I've put on there. And if you are just curious what the commands are and you don't want to go around guessing, try to figure them all out, exclamation point commands sends you to a website where you can see a list of the commands, all of them that are implemented so far on the bot. Yeah. If you are interested in cyber stalking me when we're not doing live streams, please go to damienhalme.com. And you can find everything you need to find for me there. I'll be making updates to that website this year. some good stuff coming down the pipeline. Yeah, I'm excited. So I hope you are too. Because this is a full-time endeavor now. This is what we do. I live stream. Oz is live streaming. Another company I do content for I can't talk about on this stream. But hit me in DMs and I can let you know about that if I deem you worthy. And show all the love that you do for content creators that you want to see succeed. No pressure, but I do have kids. So, you know, gotta give them an upbringing, and likes and subscribes help make that happen. Ugh, that sounds really gross and very manipulative. But I might say that again in the future. I mean, it's true. Okay, we're playing in Stars and Time right about now. We started this game last week, and we got into a lot of wonderful chats, and it was a good time, and I don't feel like we got particularly far. But I also, to some degree, blame this game because there's a lot of exposition right at the front end. You are part of a group of young, intrepid hero people who are going to go slay the wicked king and save the people from his tyranny or something like that. And yeah, you are learning how important this is to your best friend. Yeah. Also, I had my first like really big mental glitch last week. I don't know what happened to me. I think I was just overtired. But I rewatched the clip of last week's stream of this game. And if my face was drooping on one side, well, it wasn't. But if it were, I would say I was having a stroke. It was crazy. I must have been that tired. Okay, shall we continue on? In Stars and Time. It's a little bit of a problematic game, isn't it? The name. Let's jump into In Stars and Time. Starting with the in. A little bit confusing. The retro style, though. So beautiful, right? It's such a nice aesthetic. You thank the change god for its blessing and quickly run away. All right, we're running away. I have to remind myself, was I really so tired last stream that I'm like, oh my God, what were we even doing? Did we already talk to everybody in here? I don't think we have. Mirabella's here. Oh, this is my my one party mate that I know of that we're hanging out with. Mirabella's here sitting on a bench and looking at papers. Hi, Severin. Do you need anything? Yeah, we're gonna go party, right? We're gonna fight enemies, do cool things. Questions. Where is everyone again? Let's just go down the list. Severin, did you forget already? Oh. Why are you calling me out on my shit? Hey, listen, I was really, really tired last week. Burning the candle at both ends. I wrote a note for you. You need to go into your pockets and find it. Oh, right. We're gathering up people. 3 people in the village. We got to gather them and bring them together to make our party back together again. You can just put your hand right in there. Thanks, condescending Mirabelle. Appreciate you. Not that I think you have even forgotten how to put your hand in your pocket. Oh no, I sound so condescending. Wow. You see, this is when I love a developer with whom I can resonate, with whom the dialogue comes out of my mouth, and then I move to the next dialogue box, and there it is with the development of the game as well. I don't mean to. Sorry. Okay, your pride is a little hurt there. Have you forgotten how to open your menu? No? Wow. To open the menu, press 0. Through there, you can look at your items and a bunch of other things. Give it a look-see. You can interact with most items in your pockets by hovering over them and pressing space. Questions. How are you feeling? How I'm feeling? Oh, Being in Dormont, you mean? It's nostalgic. This is where I lived before, after all. I mean, when I wasn't studying or working at the house. Oh, the capital H, what does that mean? Dartmouth itself hasn't changed much, but the house, we can see it from the village, you know, how distorted it has become. Oh my, what happened there? Such intrigue. I was the only one who managed to escape the house when the king attacked. Oh, that's where the king lay waste. His tyranny became physical, something like that. So many people must be hurt. Or maybe they're all... Mira, we'll save them all tomorrow. Yes, you're right. I should stay positive. Sorry. Questions? What will you do after? After? Well, won't it jinx us to talk about this? Well, I'll need to make sure everyone in the house is okay. Beating the king should make their time flow again, and they won't be frozen anymore. Oh, wait. I thought she was worried about people being hurt, but now I get the feeling like they're okay. They're just frozen. In fact, this rings a bell. Some things are percolating back into my brain from last week's sleepy stream. And I need to talk to the head housemaiden and apologize for taking so long. Wait, how long has it been? She was the one supposed to beat the king. She would have done a better job than I did. If only the king didn't freeze her in time. Didn't freeze her. Oh, in time. In time. In stars. She said half the name of the... Okay, we're done. But after I apologize, I was thinking of traveling again. You know, as a housemaiden of the House of Change, I'm supposed to keep striving for change. Oh, okay. Telling yourself that. Even more than a normal believer. And part of it means I have to go on a pilgrimage, which I haven't done yet. Didn't this whole journey count as a pilgrimage? No. I mean, I don't think so. The pilgrimage is all about learning new things and seeing new places and changing yourself and other people you meet. This journey could have been that, but I haven't changed at all. I'm still the same old Mirabelle. This feels very feelsy, like right out the gate. We're really deep diving into characterization and sort of getting a vibe on at least Mirabelle quite a bit, pretty early on, which is actually really appreciated. I feel like a lot of games, the characters are so boilerplate and they say very little about their emotions. They just have reactions to the world, and those reactions are usually pretty boring. That's an evil dragon, and he just breathed fire on an entire village. I hate that dragon, and I want to kill him. It's not memorable dialogue. You feel like she's changed a lot since you've met her, but who are you to judge? I don't know. I mean, aren't I one of the heroes? Could I judge? What about you, Sifrin? What will you do? What will you do? Do I get to choose? Nope. Just say the line. Say the line and move on. Go on a pilgrimage too, maybe. Oh, that's great. She doesn't look that happy. But I thought, oh, a change. Are you thinking of converting to the House of Change? Oh, now she looks happy. I'm not part of her religion, apparently. The house would be delighted. I have some pamphlets. Oh my god. Oh no. I hate to say this makes me feel awkward. Pass. Nah, I'm fine staying the same person forever. No, don't say that. Your bestie literally believes in lifelong change. Do not say... I can't choose anything else but this thing. Why must you? Why must this be the only thing I'm allowed to say? Is Sifrin's a jerk. I've just decided. But he's starting to lose his winter coat. Oof. Shed time, yeah. So from today and for the next 2 weeks, absolutely everything will be drenched in fluff. I mean, that's the nature of having fur babies. The lucky thing about most of our house is the tans, beiges, and grays that exist in most of the decor hide the fact that both of our gray cats are losing their gray fur. Although it's probably not good that it hides too much, because if we don't regularly vacuum and sweep and stuff, then we're probably breathing it in, ingesting it, getting it all in our clothes and everything without knowing. So you have to kind of stay on top of it. It's probably better if you had like a pet with light or dark fur against the furniture and fixtures of the house, so it's easier to see. Okay, I'm fine staying the same person forever. God, this guy's a real piece of work. It's pointless to sweep or dust during the fluffing. It only lasts about 5 minutes. Oh no, that's a lot of fluffing. You're fine with it? Am I breaking her heart, or am I convincing her that it's okay to be me? Oh, okay. Questions. Well, I guess we're still friends after that. What's the thing you drew? What is she drawing? She drew a thick, flowing line on the reminder note. What's that about? What I drew on the note? It's a flowing ribbon, silly. Like the one in my hair, see? Oh. Okay, that's it. Nope, we're done. Okay, I'll see you later. All right. Let's remind ourselves with this note. Here's all of our people, which are not actually in the group, because we got to go to pockets and look at the reminder note. A note Mirabelle wrote for you and your sieve-like brain. This felt so condescending and silly when I read it last week. And this week, I'm like, yeah. Yeah, it is. It is a sieve-like brain, isn't it? Until I get decent sleep, which I did one of the nights this last week. I feel awake. Well, I also feel awake because I'm walking. You look at the note. You've crossed a few things out already, but you read it all again. Good. Sifrin, don't forget to get everyone. Odil's probably in the shop getting supplies. The shop is that building with a bunch of barrels around it. Oh, yeah. I saw Bonnie go to the east. They're probably near the veggie fields. Just go east and then south. Okay, got it. And Isabeau must be at the favor tree to the west. Give him some time, though. Okay, we go to him last. I think he has a lot to ask for. Before you go talk to him, you could walk around Dormont. I'm sure people would be happy to talk. There's a little girl with pigtails slightly north. I think she really likes to talk about battles. I think we did that. Don't be afraid to talk to anyone in the village. And, well, also, you should see the Change God statue and pray for victory. I think we did that. If you want, you really should. Let's meet at the clock tower to the east after. Just jump over the broken bridge and you'll find it. That seems dangerous. Yours, Mirabelle. Is she, though? She drew a little ribbon on the bottom right, and we know it's a ribbon. It's supposed to be her. Ha! Because she wears one. You get it. You're very smart. This game is really kind of condescending. Okay, the shop. The place with all the barrels. You're in here. That's you, yeah? Did we talk to this person yet? Odil's here looking at what the shop has to offer. What is it, Sifrin? Aren't we supposed to group up? Questions. Oh, we already did the thing. Nothing. Okay, I'll see you at the clock tower later then. Okay, yeah, we already talked to you. Yeah, I thought we had. Okay. Then east and then south is our next destination. The sign says East Dormant Clock Tower. There we go. For those of you that have been with me for a while, is it apparent that I'm walking? I mean, I know if you already know, then your brain's probably mapping the movement that I'm making too. That's obviously a walk. I just wonder if like new people come in and they see my slight head bobs, if they immediately understand or if they're very confused. Like, wow, this Damien guy, he can't even sit still. What's going on with him? He's constantly moving. I don't get it. You can tell you're walking? Okay, good. Does anybody else walk on stream? Maybe VR people. I wonder. I'm sure there's some IRL streamers out there that like to walk and talk. I would feel like that would be dangerous, though. So you never know what you're walking up to or whom is around a corner or something. Rather IRL stream like on a nature path or something than like down a sidewalk. Seen several streams do it? Ah, well, I guess I don't have a corner on that market then. The sign says West Dormant. Okay, is there only east and west? Well, what's west of West Dormant then? I wonder. Pew pew. Pew pew. Don't know why we get that. Is that the bridge? That's where we want to go for our next person. I know that. Blind one. Oh? Is someone there? Am I not talking to you? Yeah. Hello. Aha. Hello there. Oh, I don't recognize your voice. Are you perhaps one of the saviors? Oh, they know the saviors. Blind and you know. Ah, I knew it. I knew it. I don't know what just happened. It's very nice to meet you. I've met another one of you earlier. They smelled like snacks. Oh, lovely. A little kid by the name of Bonnie, was it? If you're looking for them, I heard them go past the bridge just south of here a little while ago. Great. They went to look at my veggie field, talked to me about my veggie field, and went back to look at my veggie field. Awkward. They said my vegetables looked really shiny and delicious. So I would die for them now. Oh, because they're precious? Ah, perhaps I shouldn't make such jokes, considering they might actually die soon because of the king's curse. Wait, what's going on with that? Okay, well, it was nice talking with you. Some flowers. Good night. Ah, the door seems to be locked. Interesting. You didn't think a welcoming village like Dormant knew how to lock doors. The lock keeping it closed has an interesting shape. It doesn't have a hole for a key. That's weird. Can I bust into this guy's house later? That was a lot of explanation. Oh, those are shiny vegetables. This must be Bonnie. Which you all said was not a late addition to the game, even though she kind of looks like a DLC character of some sort. Bonnie is here, looking morosely at the fields. Bonnie! Well, that's actually like a nice greeting from Sif. Oh, she not happy. Hey, friend. Oh, boy. What do you want? Questions. Clock tower, sleepover. A sleepover? That's pretty dumb. Was it your idea? Hey. Mirrors, actually. What a jerk. I hate the character I'm playing so much. Oh. Then it's a great idea. Why didn't you come up with it? Wow. Stars, you do not know how to deal with Bonnie anymore. Oh, I guess not. Questions. Worrying about tomorrow? You do seem like you're just a little kid. No. ... Not even a little bit. That's a lie. Your sister will be okay, you know. Don't talk about my sister. Whoa. We invoked a wrath. I'm sorry, Bonnie. And anyway, I don't need to worry about her. It's not like she's going to move from her spot. Oh, she frozen. Oh, that's the thing. There is a laundry load. I'm in the middle of doing, I did half a basket. I'll switch over and do the other half basket. I'll be back in a couple minutes. Let me take care of some real, like, human IRL things. Like Like that's a thing I actually do. And we'll come back and pick up right where we left off. Go make yourself a sandwich, take some meds, hop in the shower for 3 minutes, and then hop right back out dripping wet and come right back to the stream. I like you moist. That was awkward. Let's BRB. Let's give that guy those things and teleport back to the very first city that we discovered in the game. Just kidding. It is pronounced Onet. I did check the Japanese pronunciation. And in Japanese, when you go to this first town, they pronounce it Onetto. Onetto. So, Onet.
I'm a former Sue.
Former Sue.
Yeah.
Oh.
Former head chef.
I'm Yeti.
I'm Yeti.
Cool.
All right.
What are you wearing?
I don't know. I just picked whatever.
You
don't actually unlock anything fun for a long time. What was that, Oz?
That was kind of an intimate question to ask. What are you wearing?
What are you wearing?
Yeah, if you were just using this as ASMR, this just got weird. The night, that's like, you know, they're enriching themselves in some way. It's like they're also
giving up sleep.
Yeah, they're also harming themselves in their personal development. It's not great. I could think of better things that they could be doing at this hour, like sleeping. Accident says, when I was on food stamps, I had to stick to a budget of $11 a day to feed me and my daughter. Yikes.
Holy.
The China interior is so different. That's cool. I can appreciate that in some regards. Can I read a document? Climatology thesis. Applied climatology for stellar body observation by Dr. A. Young. Chinese Climate Initiative, CASA. This thesis details advanced climate study techniques for application to non-Earth objects, utilizing the advanced technological strides made as part of the observation mission through the use of machine learning. More ooh-woo, you gotta say ooh-woo. All white, okay. I'll say ooh-woo-woo.
I feel like it's fractal at this point.
Wash is so happy right now. Didn't have to spend $42. Ooh-woo.
Let me go talk to her. I still see love in the future for you two crazy kids.
Okay.
And back to the bongos. He's so excited about his drums. Yeah, Morgan. Check for weapons. All right, let's try this again.
Hello.
What is it?
Interrogate.
I need you to go on another recon mission.
Who this time?
Well, Noogie again. I just don't think our information is...
Alright, thanks, Phil.
Yep.
I hope you have a good one.
How in the hell was he talking without a head? Or anything else for that matter?
You know, my eyes are having trouble myself. Maybe I left my eyes on the bus.
I mean, maybe.
There it is.
You have succeeded.
Oh my god.
I can feel the ancestors' wisdom at work.
I can feel more than that. I can feel more than that. Welcome back. We were last talking to Bonnie. She's upset that we talked about her sister. And she's not really too worried about her sister because her sister's frozen in time, which means nothing's probably going to happen to her. Something like that. Walking does make me a little bit more in need of bigger hydration. Let's look at something here. Oh, yes. Perhaps that. Bonnie's sister is in Bambouche. That's just fun to say. A coastal village, hundreds of kilometers from here. A few months ago, the king froze their whole village in time. He seems to like that. Unless you manage to beat the king tomorrow, Bonnie's sister will never move again. Oh, goodness. ... More questions. What will you do after? Probably try to hang out with her sister, presume. That'd be the one thing, I think. If we beat the king, I'll go and see my sister in Bambouche. Duh. What can I say? I'm loving this game's development team. Thank you for writing sensible characters with real motivations that just make sense. They're not vapid. They're not stupid. They think like I do. I just hope, my one hope upon hope is you all find out or you know who the developer is to this game and that they're actually a decent person. Because the last thing I want to find out is they're actually really terrible. They're toxic. They're caustic. They're hateful. They are anti and phobic things that I am not. And we can't be, we can't stand the person. This feels like it's made by somebody nice and good. And I hope that that's just the case. Because me agreeing with all of this kind of by proxy puts me in a camp with somebody I don't know. And then and then I'll hug her. And then and then I'll tell her I really, really tried. Tried what? And then and then you won't be here anyway, so you won't be here to ask me stupid questions, you crab. Am I a crab? What about you anyway? What will you do? What will you do? Not change and say condescending stuff to other people in the game? Seems like something that he would do. I'll go to space. Go to space. Space sounds lame. I bet you can't even go there anyway. I totally can, he says with his tongue hanging out of his mouth. ... Wait, really? How? Oh, we've broken through to the girl. Suddenly, we're simpatico again. It's a secret, wink. That's probably going to make her enemies. Again, immediately. You do not know how to talk to kids. This is why I don't like you, Sifrin. Oh. Well, do it to yourself. See you at the clock tower. You talked to Bonnie. You crossed Bonnie from the reminder note. Excellent. A barrel. It's full of carrots. Can we take... That's a barrel. That's a barrel. Can we take stuff? I just want to take things out of things. I love games that have containers that you can loot things from. God. Did you ever play Final Fantasy VI? And there's like myriad boxes and barrels and storage units and armoires, and you click on all of them and 70% of them don't give you anything. Oh, but the 30%, they make it all the worthwhile. What do you have to say, little bird? Pew pew, apparently. Hi, kiddos. What's up? Sky-loving kid. Lots of dots. The kid still dances as she looks at you curiously. Lots of dots. You look so weird. Are you from up in the sky? Are you? Am I? Am I from space? Am I going back to space? How did you know? Yes. I knew it. If you're from the sky, then I'm going to give this back to you. Oh, uh-oh. We lied to a kid and now they're giving us something. Good job, Sif. Some of the ones in Final Fantasy VI, if you leave till late game, even give better loot? What? You know why I didn't know that? Because I'm greedy. I ran and probably stuck my hands in every single drawer and crevice and opening that I could possibly find in the first part of the game. And no way did I save anything untouched or unchecked for later on to maybe get something better. That's good to know. You got a 4-pointed leaf. You put the leaf in your pocket along with your souvenirs. It fell from the sky, but I'm giving it back. Thank you for this gift. The kid nods stoically. Yeah, you just swindled some kid out of what's maybe a very cool thing that they could have had. Crinkle, crinkle. It's close to fall. Its shape looks familiar somehow. Okay. I don't know what we got, but we got it. Frog-loving kid. The little girl makes a frog embroidery. Oh, sorry. The little girl making a frog embroidery seems too shy to make eye contact with you. Hi. Well, we just said shy. It's fine. He's a jerk. We'll play him like a jerk. Of all the chests, barrels, etc. that you can open from in the beginning of the game, from Narsh Caves to South Figaro, I'll give better loot if you leave them till the World of Ruin. I probably should have done that anyway, given how little I used any of those things. I just stockpiled tons and tons of stuff. Yeah. Some big upgrades too. Yeah, I don't know about you, but that was one of the first games where I really realized I had a problem. Because I was just like maxing out in potions and stuff like that. I was just sitting on a treasure hoard, a dragon's wealth pile of restoratives and items like things that I wouldn't even equip anymore because they were too weak. But I was like, I don't want to sell this because it does give like this other stat and maybe I'll need it. Maybe I'll swap to that so I can win a very specific fight later on. So I don't want to sell it, even though it was like way weaker than everything that I actually had by end game. And then something really strange happened to me in my experience with the game. My first time playing Final Fantasy VI was on the Super Nintendo in America, where it was called Final Fantasy III, even though it was definitely not. And I played on console, not on an emulator, PC, or port, or whatever. And it wasn't my game. I did not have... My family did not come from big means. But at some point, they managed to pool together. I think it was like all my aunts and uncles or something got me the Super Nintendo together, which is nice because then it, wasn't a big burden on any one person to buy one. But I couldn't buy a lot of games. I think even at the end of my time owning a Super Nintendo, which I owned late, every console that I got late to the game. I think I only had like 5 or 6 games by the end. That's about all we could do. So it was mostly a borrowing game and make friends with other kids. And if they had the same console, I could borrow some of the games. So I borrowed Final Fantasy VI. That meant I had to play it as fast as I could because he was eventually going to want it back. And that's an awful feeling when he's like, hey, you done with the game yet? Because kind of want to play it again, or kind of want it back so I can continue on my save or whatever. And if you haven't beaten the game, that's an awful feeling. So I devoted myself. I borrowed it during early summer. And everybody, all the adults in the house left for work by 8 a.m. 8 a.m. was the latest. Or maybe before that, maybe they left at like 7:30, 7:45. So I would wake up, have breakfast at like 7:30, I'd finish by 8 a.m. I'd play for 4 hours straight. Then I'd break for lunch for half an hour. And then from 12:30 to 4:30, which is about the time that the adults started to come home and stuff, I'd play for 4 hours straight. I played Final Fantasy VI like a full-time job. 4 hours in the morning, 4 hours in the afternoon, and then I'd stop. My big sister would come home from her job, and she'd want the TV. And I'd eat dinner with everybody, stay up watching some TV, go to bed, wake up the next day and do it all over again. And that's how I ended up playing through that game. Well, 8 hours a day of playing this game on console in a hot climate during the summer. Eventually took its toll on the console and the game. 6 is my favorite Final Fantasy in the series. Oh, yeah. Me too, I think. Yeah, I think my favorite. One day when I was playing my usual shift, was clocked in, the game must have gotten too hot. I was playing it just the same as any other day, but I think the game got hot, or the console got hot, or both. Something got hot. Sinner! Hi. Sometimes I wonder how I managed to have all the cool games when I was a kid. Probably because my dad used to be a gamer. Nice. So he's like, do I spend this on adult responsible things, or do I go get some more games? Let's go get more games. First, we got a Sega Master System, then Genesis and NES. But we returned the NES because the payments were too much. Ooh, interesting. So was it like a different price point than the other systems at that time? Oh, yeah. You could also rent games too. Yeah, except probably not a Final Fantasy game, right? Because that would be like, what, like a 3 or 5 day rental, and then you'd have to give it back. better beat that game at that time. You'd probably be putting more hours a day than I did, even. Okay, so one day the game got too hot, or the console got too hot, or something. I was playing as Gao, the savage kid who picks up abilities from other enemies, and you have that area called the Veldt, where you can go send him off to learn new monster abilities. I got him back in the party after he learned some new abilities. And when you get him back in the party, you go through a small action cutscene. Looks like a fight, but you're getting Gao back into the group. And he looked funny. He was getting all his sprite was all fuzzed and glitched and stuff. And then I looked down at the text, and some of the words and letters started to mess up. I was like, oh no. I got him back in the group, and the background started to get weird. And I was like, oh no, it's getting worse. Like the game's getting hotter, or like whatever happened, a memory leak or something started to affect everything. And so I tried to walk back to the airship where you can save. It's like a save point in the airship. And the whole Veldt started to get weird. I hopped inside the airship, and it was just like graphics salad. The whole thing was just tossed and messy and messed up. And I was so scared that I either lost all of my progress since my last save, which who knows, maybe I was doing it like half an hour or an hour, but it didn't matter. I was just, wasn't my game. So I didn't want to lose any time, or I was scared that I would save and it would do something like delete my save or something because the game started to glitch. But I saved, I turned off the game, I put it in the freezer, and I came back to it after an hour. Let me catch up with chat and I'll finish the rest of the story. Just had too many, I guess. Oh, yeah, I guess. Yeah. I was a Sega kid through and through. My first Final Fantasy game was 2 on the SNES. Oh, which was 4. Yeah. When my Nintendo friend showed me. 4 was really good too. If you saved your inventory, it would have been epic. That's a known glitch. So, yeah. To part 2 of the story. So I took it out of the freezer, took the game out of the freezer, stuck it back in, booted it up. The game seemed fine. Honestly, everything seemed okay. And I went to my inventory, and there was 0 of every item that I didn't have in the game already. That is to say, all the items I had already acquired up to this point, I had in my inventory. and nothing had happened to them. But I also had every other item in the game. And because I didn't know what was going on, and because I was scared, and because I thought that the game was going to freeze, delete my save, stop working, break in some way, and I'd have to explain it to my friend and maybe tell my mom that we had to buy him a new copy or something, and then where we get the money. I was scared of so many things. But I looked at the inventory and I saw that all the other things in the game that I hadn't gotten yet, while they were in my inventory, it said I had 0 of them. And I was like, oh, that's kind of weird. But one of the items was the dirk. I think that might have been top of the list. And I tried just like touching it with the A button or whatever, like selecting that item. And the number changed. And it went from 00 to 99. And I was like, I don't know what I just did. I honestly didn't know. Wasn't the brightest kid sometimes. I was confused and scared. But I thought, oh, can I control how many of an item I have? And so I went and looked for one called the Atma weapon, which I either knew from another Final Fantasy or for some reason I knew that was an epic item. And I thought, there's 4 of me. I didn't know how the last battle goes. If you know how the last battle goes, you know that there's more than 4 of you. But I think there's 4 of me on the battlefield at any time. I should get 4 Atma weapons because I think I knew at that point that you only get 1. So I bumped that one up to 4. And I was so scared to mess with anything else or do anything else. I went and saved the game again, rebooted it, and the glitch went away. But I at least had 99 dirks, which I sold. And then I had enough money to do pretty much anything I wanted for the rest of the game, I think, off of the dirk money. And I had 4 Atma weapons, which I found out at the end of the game. You can equip 3 people with Atma weapons. Sabin doesn't really need them because he gets better. And then your 4th can go to another person. And if you had more Atma weapons, you could keep going down the line and equipping the rest of your other people. But I didn't know how the game ended, so that's what I did. The game didn't die, but I did play the last bit of it kind of cheap. Yeah. Same thing happens if you have if you realm sketch an invisible enemy. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I can think of some invisible enemies. I even think I remember where they are in the map. I was a huge classic Phantasy Star fan. I think we were talking about this one of the last streams. A series I always wanted to get into. My friends were jerks. Cecil could totally kill Rolf. Look at their hit points. Yeah. Jerk move, guys. Okay. Where do we leave off with this? I'm saying hi to the shy kid with the embroidery. Hi. Hi. Lots of dots. She seems shy. Yeah, I think we made that assessment already, thanks. Leave her alone. It's the first sensible thing Sif has done. You don't want to force her to talk if she doesn't want to. You smile and wave goodbye. Bye. That seems like the nicest thing Sif has done this whole game. Hello? Wizard-loving kid. Well, look at my pointy hat. What is Sif, actually? Kind of looks like a wizard. Hey, big-hatted one. My mother talked about you. She said you're a traveler with a big hat, but it doesn't mean you're a wizard. Because wizards aren't real. Oh, poor kid. Are you a wizard? Do we lie to this kid too? You wish. Oh, he only has one option. Nope, just a traveler. Boring. The kid turns away and ignores you. So mean. Well, I mean, you know mean, so. Maybe it was control an invisible enemy. I seem to remember it being a late game thing. Okay. Yeah, I feel like Sketch would have been kind of earlier on. The sign says, "My friend made a sign for my house, so now I have to keep it." Hello? Some recipes. Can I take some recipes? Shelves filled with various foods. Being near them makes your stomach grumble. I am kind of snackish right now. We have chosen not to snack on stream.
You are my dad. You're my
It's
dad.
Nas.
Woogie, woogie, woogie.
Hey. Hi. You want to do me a big favor? Is it get you a snack? Literally just talking about snacks. Do you want another third of your cheesecake? Oh, it's not that? Okay. What are we doing for you? Can you swap the laundry? Guess what? I already did. The basket was too full, so it had to be done in 2 loads. Load number 2 is running in the wash. Load number 1 is in the dryer. And in 48 minutes, they will be ready to be swapped again for another load. No, you the best. Have fun training your rooster. Best hubs? Nah. I'm just trying to be a little bit more like Eric every day. Some crafted paintings of various meals. Oh man, this person's all about the food. Beautiful cutlery. A kitchen station. Whatever they're cooking, it smells heavenly. My guess is it's onions and garlic, because that's the trope. Are these stills? Oh, they're plates. Piles of plates. Hi. Beautiful one. Oh, they cook and they're beautiful. I'm gonna cry. Oh, hello, traveler. I hope the smell in here isn't too overpowering. Oh, it's just right. I'm cooking a lot of different things for tomorrow. Marry me. You're beautiful and you're a great cook. All of us in Dormant talked a few days back, and we decided that while you'll be exploring the house to fight the king, everyone in the village will be partying. Oh. I feel a little bit not as pleased with you anymore. That way, if you win, we'll already have the party in full swing. Maybe more cool points. This is a roller coaster so far. But if you don't, and we all get frozen by the king's curse, we'll be frozen in time, but at least we'll be happy. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about all this. Kara, how's it going? Welcome on in. A party. Good for you. Damn it, Sif. I hate, like, even when you have options in this game, it's like, which kind of, like, dickish thing do you want to say to the characters? Good for you? Or that's weird. Whatever. Good for you. Huh. I can tell that you find that weird. Even if the end is coming for us, it's still a new form of change. Oh, she's a changeist. I don't know what you call them. 7-day changeist. And any type of change deserves to be celebrated. Vogard is so weird. Yeah. Can I go back here? The store must lead to the rest of the house, but you can't go there. You've been told going farther than the first room in other people's houses is very rude. Vogardian customs are so weird. We read that in the last stream. It's pretty much just boilerplate for every second door. Maybe you're playing in Darla. Maybe. What are these? Sheeps. Meh. Meh. Drawing kid. Are you supposed to be tending to these sheep? This kid seems to be drawing pictures of someone. Is it a sheep? Oh, it's Mirabelle. It's It's Mirabelle. This game knows me or I know this game so well. The kid beams at you. They shuffle their drawings around and show you another one. It's me. It's you. It's me. The kid smiles and kicks their feet happily. You really like their art. Actually, I do. It's endearing. Maybe. Can you draw me something I can take with me? The kid looks at you for a moment, then gets to work. ... I'm stuck. Oh, it's all of us. It's you and your friends. It's me and my friends. The kid makes a happy noise and gives you the drawing. You got the friendship doodle. Put the drawing in your pocket along with your souvenirs. Thank you, talented one. That's the nicest thing Sif said all game. Wait, did I say Darla? It looks like you might have said Daria. I know what I knew in my brain what you were trying to say, and maybe I said it wrong. Now that I think about it. The kid laughs happily and gets back to drawing. Okay, bye. Hello? Are you a flower shop? Full of soil for gardening. I think you must be. Flower growing one. Hello? Aren't you one of the saviors traveling with Mirabelle? You're doing so much for us. I wish I could help you in some way. I know. I grow flowers. Get out. Oh, seriously, get out. Beautiful flowers that could make someone like you, or someone like you, someone you like happy. I did say Darla. I was like, from Buffy? No. I knew what you meant by Daria. That is what I meant to say. My brain just did a thing. Not a glitch like last week. I'm not that tired. Here, have one. You could keep it or gift it to someone special. You got the bright flower. You put the flower in your pocket along with your souvenirs. You can give the flower to one of your party members by talking to them. Does this start a romance chain? A quest chain? Souvenirs. Friendship doodle. Static drawing of you and your friends. A 4-petal flower. 4 petals. Like the 4-pointed leaf. Full of hidden meaning. You can gift it to your friends. What kind of hidden meaning? Game's not very clear about that, is it? Okay. I think we've seen everybody over here. We've given ample time to go talk to the person in the west. But shall we save the game first real quick? Purchase change God statue. You close your eyes. Bada-boom. Bada-boom. Overwrite. Take the chase. Okay. I feel like we haven't done anything in this game yet. Sign says favor tree. No, I suppose we have. It's just a lot of intro. The sign says favor tree. Hi. Pew pew. Same to you. One of these birds is going to say something different. Isabeau is here, probably pondering what favor to ask the tree. You can just ask the tree. Suf. 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 Okay, that's it. I'm ending this bit. Oh, okay. Aw. Boo. That's how it has to be, Sifrin. Anyway, I was just looking at the favor tree. Isn't this tree cool? Yeah, it is. Glad you agree. One could say it's a pretty... Tremendous tree. Oh, God. See, this is why Sif is this way. If there wasn't somebody like Izza in the group, they would hold Sif to task. All the dumb things that he says and all the hateful little nasty things he gets out. But this guy loves it. Every last little goofy thing out of Sif's mouth, probably. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. You both laugh. Jesus. Laughing uproariously, he raises his hand toward your shoulder, but stops and brings it to his side. Uh-oh. It's time to get serious. I was crying. Jesus. You're going to be okay? That was one hell of a joke, I guess. That was funny. I'm going to go soon so you can do your thing with the tree, but do you want to talk before I go? Questions for Izza. Clock tower sleepover. Huh? Sleepover? Crab, yeah. Oh, is crab just like their, like, bad word? I get it. Everything moves towards crab, right? What's the word for that? Because crab is cancer, I want to say it's like cancerification, but that really doesn't sound like that's probably the right term. But there's a term for like things that slowly move toward crab-like morphology, isn't it? Isn't there? Doesn't the clock tower have only 3 beds though? we can make that work. I'm guessing Bonbon and Mira will share, and Madame Odile will take her own, which means we'll share beds again, Sif. Oh, okay. I got dibs on the left side. I'm actually sharing with Mira. Am I? Am I? It's kind of a... Sure. What? Are you? But why? You're smiling. You're messing with me, aren't you? You should know this, Sif. I'll always be at your side. Oh, what a bud. What a buddy. A buddy. What a buddy. Is he holding his left hand with his right hand? He's got to be. The way he's positioned. That's not right. Whether in battle or in bed. Okay. You know what I mean. What a nice guy. Okay, more questions. What's up with the big tree? Like, do I not know? Is Sif really that out of the loop? Oh? You don't know about the favor tree? Well, it's just a random big tree. But when you're a believer of the House of Change, the biggest tree in a certain place is called a favor tree. It's like, it's the tree with the most power, so you can ask it things as a favor. I like the dialogue writing in this game uses a lot of question marks where they don't go grammatically, but they change the tone of how the character would speak. So, I mean, if you were reading it out loud like I am, it's cue to how the character should be evoking their emotions and like the way that the characters use tone in communication, which is a little bit younger. You know, a lot of older people hate that younger people lilt a declarative sentence with a question tone at the end with an uptone or up talking. But I think it's just because they didn't keep up with linguistic changes over time, which happen. They do. And uptalk has a lot of benefits, which is why it caught on everywhere. Like, please help me pass my defender exams, which is like a totally random example. Something you definitely didn't ask for, right? Wasn't Isabeau a defender? Kind of looks like it. Did you ask a mythical tree to help you pass your exams? And I passed with flying colors, thank you very much. Well, I didn't study very hard, so it's not like the tree did much. But even a little bit helps. You should ask the tree for a favor too. It's a big day tomorrow. All right. What will you do after? After we beat the king? Wow, Sif. So confident. So cool. I like it. I think I'll just return home to Juvent. Juvent. No, there's like an E at the end. Juventa. Pronounce the E? Sometimes. Man, it's been too long since I've studied French. I don't have anything else planned. I wonder how Juventa is doing. When we left it, it was all still standing, moving. But I think the king's curse may have caught up to it. It's gonna bother me if I don't know. Let's find out. Let's find out 2 things, actually. Thing number 1 is what is it called when animals develop toward crab-like bodies? Is that the right way to ask? It's called carcinization, thank you. It's like cancerization or whatever I called. Carcinization, convergent evolution. Unrelated species independently evolve similar traits to adapt to similar environments. Yep. Scientists believe that this has evolved at least 5 separate times in different lineages of decapod crustaceans. Cool. 5 different lines of crabs that have no direct relation to each other. It's wild. I've heard that this is also true for caffeine in plants. Different divergent plant species that have no relation to each other and are in different parts of the world developed caffeine independently. And I've also heard this about spider web building, that spiders have independently not come from one web building source spider, but have developed it separately around the world. How do you pronounce Juvente? Juvent. Okay. My initial idea to drop the E was correct. French-derived term often associated with the word for cheek, joue, or related to rejuvenation, jouvence. The AN is a nasal sound. Oh, yeah, I know that. Okay. So, is it meant to be like youthful or something like that? La fontaine de jouvence is the fountain of youth. Okay. So, somebody who's youthful. I wonder how Jouvence is doing when we left. Oh, yeah, we already read all that. So then, will you take your job back? Nah. Being a defender has kind of lost its shine. I always admire the defenders, you know. It's all about protecting your neighborhood, your city. Helping them out with whatever they need, be it getting a cat from a tree or helping an old man with his bags. Sure. But when Mira came to Jouvent asking for help after Dormont's house had fallen, I was ready to help for all of Jouvent's defenders to help. Oh, is it a city? Oh, I thought it was a person. And you know what they said? Nah. I could tell what they said. I could tell that they said that because they were scared. The worst defenders see is like the robbery, maybe. So suddenly helping to save Vogard was too much for them. But not helping because you're scared, I just couldn't accept that. That's not brave. So I quit, and I won't go back. I'll do something else. Maybe it's time for me to do something brand new. I got a secret. I've always wanted to be a clothing designer. Nice. I could use some new clothes. So maybe I could just take an apprenticeship somewhere? You never knew. That sounds great, Isa. I knew you'd approve. What about you, Sif? What will you do when we beat the king? What will you do? Go to space? Is he going to say it? Start a comedy club. Wow, this guy has more answers than the Joker. What a jerk. Wait, really? Are you serious? Yes, absolutely. Sure, he's pretty comedic. Yes. Finally, more people will be able to hear your puns. Of course, he loves it. Oh, flower for you? I feel like I'm still learning the people. We're not ready for flowers just yet. Nope. Okay. I'll be going now. I'll see you at the clock tower later. You talked to Isabeau. You cross Isabeau from the reminder note. Time to go to the favor tree. What on earth are we going to ask the favor tree? Wait, you look like a different bird. Pew pew. Never mind. You are a same bird. These rocks don't do anything. Hi, big... Oh, cutscene. Hello. It's so majestic. The favor tree looms above you. You slowly walk closer to the trunk of the tree where you can see some leaves you can grab. Are we going to take from the tree? That doesn't feel right. You need a leaf to ask the favor tree for something, after all. Oh, never mind. I just don't know the culture, apparently. We're doing the thing. You look around for a leaf you like and think, asking for a favor from a higher power like a big tree sounds pretty close to a wish, you think. A wish. A wish. The favor trees seem to be popular among people in Vogard lately. You think that if people came to make a wish, they'd probably wish for Vogard to be saved. You don't really need to add another wish like that to the pile. The trees are probably already on it. But you'd feel bad wishing for something big and taking away from everyone's wish to save Vogard. Something small then. Something simple. Something nice. So much inner monologue here. Okay, you have a few ideas, but you can only choose one. Oh man, here we go. All right, what's it gonna be? You wish to visit more places with Mirabelle, to wear the clothes Isabeau has made, to go with Odile to see her country, to be here when Bonnie reunites with their sister. Okay, so we're really choosing like one character here. We have this flower that says something meaningful and you can give it to one of the characters. You have this thing you can wish. For some reason, I'm really feeling the Mirabelle angle. Isabeau's got like a heart of gold, but like laughing at dumb jokes and stuff, I don't know. It just feels so golden retriever. It's just not really my style. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really remember Odile though. That was last stream. And Bonnie, she's just such a sour patch. Just such a spitfire. I have problematic pasts with spitfires. But I like Mirabelle's undying optimism. I feel like there's something in me that resonates with that. Visit more places with Mirabelle. Mirabelle's changed so much since you've met her. Well, duh, she's a changeist. She doesn't realize it, but now she's able to talk to people while looking them in the eyes. Oh. Sometimes she even snarks back when you tease her, which you didn't think was even possible. You'd like to continue traveling with her and see her get even more comfortable expressing herself. Oh. You want to stay with them. A wish in mind. You look at the leaf you've chosen and wish. You breathe your wish into the leaf. Repeat it 3 times. And fold the leaf closed, keeping your wish safe. All done. Gently, you'd let the leaf go and walk back to the town. You have a sleepover to go to after all. I do. Welcome to the show. Finish getting ready was the achievement we just unlocked. So, the clock tower to the east of town, past the broken bridge, huh? It may be time for you to head out there. All right, we know where we're going. I've only seen like 3 screens of this town so far anyway. Is Mirabelle still here? Oh, she's not. Can't give her the flower. We will stop and save real quick though. Done. At least this game, unlike Hilux, tells you when you've successfully saved. So I will say there's one setback, one drawback to the treadmill, to using a treadmill and streaming at the same time, at least right now. The way I am dressed and what's going on in this room, with the fan on, it is as cold as this room usually can get. Unless I open the door and like try to get it. Is it cold outside right now? What's the temperature? How cold is it outside? If it's less than 15 Celsius right now, that's 14. Terrifically cold outside. I'll start letting bugs in if I open that door. It's just warm. I'm gonna stop the treadmill. Unless I wear like clothes that are meant for good self-ventilation, the walking is giving me so much warmth compared to the fan and how cool this room actually can be. The room's only going to get warmer and warmer over the summer too. I mean, once it becomes summer, it's just turned spring. I'm already skipping ahead. In the spring and summer, this room's going to get warmer and warmer. I'm going to need to figure out a way, if I use the treadmill, how to stay cool. And the thing that sucks is I want to be fashionable and cool at the same time. That's hard to do. I feel like anytime I dress for coolness and comfort, I don't like how I look. Okay. Sign says clock tower. We just have to jump. I'm guessing it's a one-way jump. This is the way to the clock tower. You did all you needed to do, so you can join everyone at the clock tower. Okay, great. There's the jump. And it's nighttime now, apparently. A lantern. Someone probably put it here to make sure you don't get lost. Well, isn't that sweet? Hey, it's everybody. Sifrin, you're here. Why am I the last one? We were waiting for you. Let's go inside. That's a cool clock tower. I am so hungry. You're pretty hungry yourself. I brought back a bunch of food. Let's go, let's go. All right, snack goblin. Hey. Phew, bonbon. That was delicious. You keep getting better at cooking, Boniface. Those samosas were delicious. Oh, God. Oh, she made samosas. Oh. I haven't had Indian food in so long, you guys. We don't really have it here. It's like the one drawback to where we live. And I really told myself, like, I just need to learn how to make it. Will you guys go on stream with me if I set up in the kitchen and we try to make food? We try to make Indian food. And you can tell me what I'm doing wrong along the way. And then I could eat the Indian food. And I'll just be happy, even if it's bad. No, I want it to be good. I care. I'm a good cook. But I've just never cooked Indian food. Really? It wasn't bad? You liked it? I mean, of course it was delicious. I'm a master cooker, you know. Chef. I'm a chef cooker. That was the perfect meal, Bonnie. We'll all sleep well tonight and be full of energy tomorrow. It was almost too much, to be honest. I don't think I can move. Was it too much? You could have eaten more. Duh, Sif, are you still hungry? Friend, you ate a lot, huh? You liked my cooking a lot, huh? Here, have some more food since you're so hungry and like my cooking so much. Oh, God. Is Sif being too kind and now it's going to bite him? Bonnie gives you 1 carrot slice. Wait, where's my samosa? Chomp. How can you still eat? How can such a small body eat that much? A growing kid? Is Sif a kid? Wonder, we're all like different heights and stuff, but I wonder what is the nature of all of us? A growing kid that drinks alcohol? Oh, wait, maybe we're not kids. Never mind. You're older than most of the people here? Oh, that's Isabeau's voice. You're older than most of the people here? You wink cutely. ... Why is she looking like this? What's going on? Everyone? Oh, we're getting into the actual, like, meat of the story, I think. Can I say something? What's up, Mira? We've all been traveling together for a while now. It hasn't always been easy, but meeting you all, traveling through Vogard to get the orbs needed to open the house's gate again. There's no way I could have done this alone. I want to say thank you for coming with me this far. But tomorrow, we'll go and fight the king. Someone who has thrown Vogard into stillness and silence. Someone who has now frozen almost all of Vogard in time. I'll do my best to make sure this doesn't happen to any of you, but if you don't want to come along, if you want to go back home, I would... Kind of late for that, Mirabelle, isn't it? I know. And by that, Madame Odile means that we're here, we're with you. That we're with you. Of course I do. We've come this far after all. Did you really think we'd leave you behind? Let you go alone? We'll follow you, Belle. We'll help. Don't worry. Do you guys have nicknames for your friends? Just curious. It seems like what's interesting about this group is not only do they have nicknames for each other, but it also feels like each person in the group has their own nicknames for everyone else that the other friends that also use nicknames don't use. That's weird, right? Or it's different. I've gone by many nicknames in my life. The weirdest one being Country, which I think I explained on stream. Happened for a while. But these days, everybody just calls me D. It's easy. And as pretentious as it is, because, you know, you're taking 1/26th of the letters of the alphabet for just you, a surprising amount of new people that I've met, I could say, just call me D, don't have a default D in their life. So, if you know what I mean. So it's just me. So I've become D to lots of people. Apparently Sif is going to be polite. Again, good for him. He does sometimes say polite things. Yes, I have nicknames for all sorts of people. Friends, strangers, objects. Interesting. I do name some things. I like to give nicknames to people, although I often do it to mess with people. If I feel like you've got a good sense of humor, or if I just want to put you in a certain awkward state to see how you're going to react, I might give you a nickname and just like work on it for a while. There's a little bit of a bully thread in me. Sometimes if I'm meeting a new group of people and I find that one of them is kind of like the weak link, I'll give them a nickname to put them in their place. I should stop doing that though. That's very much a bullying behavior. I haven't done that in a long time, I should say, but I have recognized I've done that a lot in the past. Like, oh, you're probably the butt of everyone's jokes. You get a nickname from me. Or things like Damien Head. I'm okay with that one. No one's ever used that one on me before. Stuff like that all the time. Yeah. I've had some weird nicknames before, but yeah. In high school, I had like a change of heart, like in the middle of high school. And all of a sudden I wanted to go by my first two initials, just DJ. It's easy. Nobody can mess that up, right? And you also can't spell that wrong. And yet sometimes a teacher would get weird and do weird things with that. I don't know why. But they would on occasion mess up DJ. But what I found out is when I made the transition to being called DJ in high school, anybody who was just sort of like an acquaintance, somebody I didn't know terribly well, but they knew me, they had classes with me, and I sort of insisted like, hey, everybody just call me this. They were all like down. They were all like, okay, that's your new name. Cool. Like, that's what we'll call you. And they moved on quick, and that became the new norm. But all of my established friends or very close friends, they rejected the change. They said, no, you can't just give yourself a new name. I've already got a name for you, and I can't change it. I just can't. You tell me, call you something new. Sorry. And they were just really inflexible about it. So when I heard my name, I knew I would turn around and I'd see somebody of importance to me, somebody close to me, a dear friend or one of my longest standing friends. And if I heard DJ, I was like, this is going to be an acquaintance. It's somebody of less import, like a wider orbit person that maybe just shares classes with me, or an acquaintance. Isn't that weird? Like a social structure happened because I asked for a name change and the people that mattered the most rejected it. Okay. Sif says, we'll stay with you, Mira. You'd never let her go alone, after all. Of course not. Oh. And she's crying. Oh, thank you. Aw, group hug. Oh, wait. How come two of them don't want to hug? Isabeau and Bonnie hug Mirabelle tightly, while you and Odile stand a bit apart like always. This is when the audience at the theater would say, aww. I'm not going to make you guys say that because I don't believe in participation. We will never be a throw your hands in the air like you just don't care stream, because I care and you should too. And I care so much my hands don't really go up there very much because there's a lot to care about these days. Like Iran and all of that ridiculousness happening over there. Did you hear about the fact that we went in on like zero pretense? Who's the guy that reported that recently? It's like a former head of something. Man, I'm really good with details, aren't I? Recently leaked that we had absolutely no context, no information about nuclear enrichment for weaponization, no nothing, basis of zero to go in and start bombing another nation. We really are turning into the bad guys, aren't we? Let's go to bed. We have a big day tomorrow. Indeed. Then, good night, everyone. Good night. Oh, that's how it's almost how I say good night. In text. What was that? What was that noise? Is that an owl sound? Must be an owl. That's a weird sounding owl. It freaked me out. Sif. Hey. Hey, Sif. As I'm just looking at the ceiling. Sifrin. Sifaruni. Isabella's whispering your name. Sort of. Turn around and listen. Guess I only have one option. Sorry to wake you up. I just have to tell you something, if that's okay. He dares interrupt your beauty sleep. I know. If anybody interrupts my sleep these days, I get a little bit rage-faced, to be honest. I get so little sleep. Right? This year so far, After I did so well at the end of 2025, changing my sleep schedule, now it's getting worse again. I need to put my foot down. I really need to get better sleep. He knows you value your sleep, so this must be important. You nod. Okay. Then I shall tell you the thing. The thing I woke you up to tell you. Okay. So, the thing I have to tell you is that... What the hell is going on with this? I don't have anything to tell you right now. I hate you, Isabel. But I will when we beat the king tomorrow. Feel weird about this, Isabeau. Got something you should just say. You should just say it. Okay. That's so ominous, Isa. It's not meant to be. I just don't want to tell you right now. It might distract you. And we wouldn't want that, right? So, I'll tell you when we beat the king. Okay. What would he want to tell you? He's sweating and looking away and furrowed browed. I have an idea of one thing he wants to say, but just be speculation at this point. It seems important to him, yeah. So the only thing you could say is, okay. Yeah, well, you're not wrenching it out of him. Make him feel even more awkward than he already is. ... Okay. That pillow to the face. Now let me get my sleep. I seemed to say. Oh, it's from them. Some people are trying to sleep. Yeah, Isabeau. Oh, they're both pissed. Some people are trying to sleep. Close your mouth and sleep. You close your mouth, housemaiden. You're going to wake up Madame Odile. I am already up. Oh no, they're all awake. And if the noise continues, I will stand up. You do not want to know what will happen if I stand up. Oh shit. That sounds more like me if I get woken up, honestly. Sorry. Sorry, madame. Sorry. What's the big ooh face for? Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Stop sweating and stop ooh-ooing right now. Get your sleep on. Yeah. Good. Good night, Siv. Causing a ruckus. You feel safe, surrounded by all your friends. Oh. You fall asleep. So sweet. What is that thing? Is that the door to the house? The house's gate. Oh, apparently it is. You look up at it. Yes, I do. The house's gate, huh? It's bigger than I thought. That's what he said. So scary. It really is locked shut. I can see space for us to put the orbs. Sure. This whole adventure, this whole journey, after all this time, I could finally open it. I have my orb right here. Oh, look at them all holding their orbs. They're doing the thing. 5 places and 5 people and 5 orbs. Let's go for it then. Oh, did they just get to float them? Isn't that special? Wish I could just make an orb float like that. Oh, those doing weird stuff. Nice. We're in. It begins. Is this actually the beginning of the game? That was a long. We are 1.5 streams. Not quite a half stream. Almost 1 1 1/3 streams in. And we can finally say we're in our first, dungeon or something. The dungeon? Is it the final boss? I don't know what kind of a game this is, or how long it is, or how complex, or what's going on. But I'm nervous. Go. Is there anything hiding in the sides? That sure is a pillar. Uh-oh. What happened to this one? A broken pillar. Okay. A pillar. It's a pillar. Wait, did they all say something different? A pillar. It's a pillar. Okay. That sure is a pillar. Okay, they're all saying the same thing. We can stop with the pillar stuff. Oh, hello. Oh, up ahead. That's a sadness. A sadness, huh? The house must be crawling with them. Okay, everyone, let's, don't get overwhelmed now. Come on. We've seen tons of those already. Don't worry, Belle. We can take care of them, no problem. Oh, okay. But Mirabelle seems overwhelmed. Maybe talking would make her feel better. Probably just not from Sif. Something to distract her. Let's not. He's got his tongue out. Don't do whatever you're about to do right now. Something like, I guess I only have one option. Oh my, should we go over strategy again? Oh, because we're going to learn about strategy in the game. Don't tease me, Sifrin. But, yes, I would like that. So, to start with, Sifrin should... You're about to enter a battle. What a clever way to give us the tutorial again, because it's been so long since we had battle tutorial. It was literally the last stream where I was falling asleep with the keys. So, yeah. About to enter a battle. Here's some basic stats about you and your party members to remember. Wait, did we learn this part? You! Scissors type, weak to rock. Oh, right. I have to remember this? This seems like this is going to be hard to remember. I am scissors because I'm cutting. Fast can make everyone faster. Mirabelle. Scissors paper type, weak to rock. Heals and can boost friends' attack. Okay, so we have a haster, a healer, and buffer. Isabeau, rock type, weak to paper. Hits hard, can boost friends' defense. Defending guy. Odile, paper type, weak to scissors. Can use craft spells of any type. I don't know what craft spells are. She might be a mage of some sort. Slow can make enemies slower. Okay, so Sif hastes us, and she slows enemies. Those are both good. And Bonnie helps out randomly. But most importantly, snack duty. Okay. I hate this. Sorry, Bonbon. The sadness isn't here. Too powerful for your tiny little arms. Let me tell Oz. Oh, hey, Troa, are you in Oz's stream? Can you let her know if she wants to start a new load of laundry? She can. See. Please inform her the dryer laundry can be moved to, or although new laundry can be done. Let's not overcomplicate it. The time for new laundry is at hand. Sorry, Bonbon. The sadness isn't here. Too powerful for your tiny little arms. That's kind of rude. I feel like there's a lot of condescending in this so far. You can help out sometimes, as long as you make sure to keep your distance. Man. But we know that's boring, so... That's why we also made you in charge of snacks. Oh, okay. So you gave her the consolation prize. Got it. It's a super duper very important job, you know. Mm-hmm. The super duper importantest.
Don't patronize the kid. Yeah, don't patronize me.
All good?
All good.
You smile. Okay, what on earth are we doing with this? Monster time. Oh, we're ready. Here we go. We're getting a real fight. I have no idea what's going. Oh. Why are you... I can't tell what's going on here. Is that a crying eye? Or like a monocle? Or... Is it fluffy dress? Are they throwing peace down at the ground? The angle and everything is just kind of like... Don't quite know what we're dealing with.
Phew. Okay, okay. Don't worry. You focus on healing. Big guy over there can hit things. And you, Severin, keep the puns and one-liners to a minimum, please.
Okay, rude.
We should examine the sadness first to know what we're up against. So,
The message was sent. When she sees it is another... when she sees it is another thing. I'm an ad, so I'll probably miss it. Okay, no worries. So it's your job, madame. Okay, so she's that analyze the battle person. Every good RPG has to have somebody that can, like, get the stats. The combat music's pretty darn cool.
yes. Please slow down, everyone, and let me attack first for once.
Oh. Jeez, okay. Fine.
When it's my turn, I'll examine the enemy by using a craft skill.
Oh, okay.
What are the craft skills? What does that mean?
Don't tell me. Okay, we'll wait. All right. Odile time. Craft.
Can you stop kissing every
Hi, Raiders. Hello, you lovely goblins.
Your ghost host with most, Damien Holme, at your service. Welcome on in. How was stream? How was the gobbo times? Did we snack? Were we unruly? Did we have fun? Are we falling asleep at keys? Or are you just quitting early so that you'll actually be up in the morning at the right time? With all the stuff you got to get done before then. Gobbo times are good, but I'm so very exhausted. I'm feeling it too, honestly. I'm feeling the exhaustion. Before we continue with our first fight of the game, let's do a shout out for the streamer boss. For those of you that are still holding out,
it's fun to stay at the YMCA.
so creepy.
YMCA.
Why? Why, Oz? What was the context? Little column A, little column B. Yeah. That was such a... I'm gonna have nightmares about that now. Okay. So apparently Odile can only do the one thing right now. Or maybe it's just because we're in a lead battle. It's like tutorial style, so you can't choose wrong, I guess. Time for responsibilities and relaxation. Sounds awesome. Please have a good time doing those things. I don't know if I'll stay up the whole stream, but last stream I was like falling asleep in the middle of playing this, so I kind of want to try to get as much done as I can this time. Sponsorillaries. All right, let's analyze. Skill doesn't use a turn. Oh, nice. Let's do the thing. Do the thing. All enemies. Oh, you can scan everybody. And it has 2 bars. Do you think that's like health and mana? Or do you think it has like an over health? Odile analyzes the enemy. Remnants of the people that were defeated by the king. Wait, I thought they were all frozen in time. Their grief and sadness is all that remains. They cannot tell friend from foe anymore. Ah, sad. Defeating them is all we can do. I hope that doesn't mean like... But it's just like, we make them faint.
Every sadness has a different resistance and weakness.
Okay.
Maybe there's a way to figure it out from their appearance. Like they're holding the peace fingers down to the ground like they're made of scissors. So we gotta fight with Isabeau, right? Who is a rock type. We need to do certain hand signs when we craft skills. So maybe we should look at their hands. Very well done, Boniface. So this sadness must be Sifrin. What do you think?
If you look at its hands, let's guess right. Scissors time.
Yeah, it's doing a scissor sign. Indeed it is. So if this enemy is scissors type, what's the best type of attacks we can use against it, Sifrin?
Your turn again? Rock attacks.
Yeah!
Rock beats scissors. She's so on board. She's definitely the amethyst of this group. Stuart. 190 street. That's crazy. And it's so wild it's still working for you. I'm just going to be so sad. What, the one day you miss because you're like sick or something, or you just get, it messes up for you because it's messed up for so many other people. Okay.
Yeah, rock beat scissors. Exactly. Thankfully, even after examining this enemy, it is still my turn.
And thankfully, you can use all three types of craft. Oh, she's like the banassest of us all.
Yes. I am still paper type, though, so hopefully the sadness doesn't attack me. Let's go and attack it now.
Okay. Let's do a craft. It's Odile time. So we have slow. Makes enemies tired and slower for a few turns. And it says 3 turn there after that. Is it for 3 turns? Or it takes 3 turns to cast? Or I don't understand. Or you can only cast it on turn 3? I don't know. So you got rock 3, paper 3, and scissors 3. We're going to deal rock damage to one enemy. Oh, I think it's expense. It takes 2 turns from you. Okay, do it. Rock their world. Tristesse is the name of this sadness. Well, you can only make that joke once. That means sadness. Oh yeah, they were weak for that. Yeah. Great hit, Madame Odile.
What's that symbol that appeared on the right after you attacked again?
It looks like a little fist.
I know you've said it before, but I forgot. Ah, good eye, Boniface. Don't worry about it right now.
Oh, I see. That's very astute of you. You're so good for paying attention. There's a little fist icon over there. Forget it. Don't look at it. We're not going to talk about that.
Just remember it's there for later. Let's finish beating up this sadness, shall we? No need to slow down for me anymore. It's our turn to attack whenever our attack gauge is filled, right? It's that gauge that fills up automatically when no one is doing anything. Precisely.
Okay, so it's our... What is the Final Fantasy term for that? The Square Enix term? The action... The ATP? Or is that from the Krebs cycle? What is it?
Precisely. Let's defeat the sadness now.
It's different time. I could craft. Deal scissors damage to one enemy. Might lower enemy's defense. Makes all friends faster. Give your turn to a friend, boosting their attack and crit chance. Hell yeah. Or 2 cleaver by half. You know. Deal scissors damage to all enemies. Might lower their attack. Well, this guy is not rock type, and somebody is rock type in the group. So let's give the attack to Isabeau. ATB. Thank you. I was in the right vein. What is it? Attack. Active time battle? Is that right?
Active time battle? What's ATB stand for? All right, give it to Isabeau. Give away your turn. Isabeau time. Can Isabeau craft? Deals rock damage to one enemy. Give your turn to a friend. Boosts all friends' defense. Or deals rock damage to all enemies. Well, it's only one enemy, so just do a regular smash. Boom. Oh, dang. Mirabelle time. Craft. Deals scissors damage to one enemy. Heal one friend for 80% of their hit points. That's a lot. Deals paper damage to all enemies. Boosts all friends' attack. Just do a regular attack, I guess. It's a scissors based, I guess. What happens with a regular attack? Oh, it was enough. Tristesse looks at you. Wait, are you still alive? Just do a regular attack. She might have had like one hit point or something. I couldn't even see anything on the bar. We did it. That was easy, wasn't it? It was. Just look at the enemy's hands to find out their type and attack accordingly. You breathe in and out. 100 experience received. Oh yeah. 100 whole experience points, you guys. Easy. Oh, we'll take a quick break. Beer busy.
All right. Docking. I mean, doc. Playing is doc. Be healing.
More ooh-woo. You gotta say ooh-woo. All right, okay. I'll say ooh-woo-woo.
I feel like it's fractal at this point.
Wash is so happy right now. Didn't have to spend $42. Ooh-woo. Your mouth moves faster than my fingers. Yeah. Ooh-woo. Ooh-woo. Mars, why did you emote what you did? I actually don't know how to get my horse back up now.
Could she need for something?
I'm not sure what she needs right now. Oh, your emotes can predict the future. I'm not sure how we go about.
Jimmy, look what I found.
Jeez, what? It's a doge.
I'm gonna drop him off the side of the boat.
All right. Such is the fate of all doge.
Not even a satisfying splash?
Lame.
Boo.
Well, do we want to try locating some of these shrines and treasuries and see if
he's peeing on the boat?
Lovely.
Whoops.
Mars. Did you
Hey,
not,
don't blame.
did you not train your dog?
My.
Playground school bell ring. I've returned. Welcome back to our show, already in progress. We'll wait for the people in the cheapest sheets. Are you in your sheets right now, or are you in a seat? Who's watching from bed and who's watching from? Just kidding. You don't have to answer that question. That's getting really personal real fast. They did it. They beat their first fight ever in this game. Congrats. Oh, guys. Okay. We did. See, Mira? It wasn't that bad. Going through the house will be a piece of cake. You smile and take the lead.
All right. Wait, what's this thing off on the side? Anything? Just impassable terrain. Gotcha. We're doing great. We're so good at this game so far.
Oh, more sadnesses. We'll have to fight them if we want to proceed.
Or we could just run and make sure they don't touch us.
Could we keep talking about strategies for a bit, maybe?
I'd like a refresher too.
Yes.
All right.
Let's keep fighting then.
We'll enter battle if those sadnesses touch you, Sifrin, so get ready. Okay. Can we just avoid combat and see what happened? Oh, they're coming at me. ... Can't leave yet. It's tutorial time. Didn't we learn about dodging enemies? I thought we did the right thing. Okay, we're gonna fight this thing. Okay. Hi. You look like you must be rock type.
All right, what's this one's type? Sifrin.
Your turn again? Rock type. ...
Correct.
Jeez. Yay, Sif. You did it, Sif.
Okay. Phew. And if it's rock type, it is weak to
The Streamer of Oz. The Streamer of Oz has a question. Did I leave the water level low? Hang on. What, huh? I put it on max for the first load, which was up to the top of the agitator, but for the second load, it didn't even reach halfway up. So I put the water level down. Yee. Yee. If it's rock type, it is weak to paper. She gonna call in Sifrin or somebody else? Again? Stars, you know this. Weak to paper. ...
correct again. Sifrin, you're so talented.
Oh my gosh. This game is so condescending. It's kind of.
You know so many things. Congrats, Sifrin.
Ugh. Erg. Yeah, I know, right?
All right, we went over attacks and types. So let's talk about craft skills. Compared to normal attacks, craft skills are more powerful, or may allow us to heal or buff ourselves up. Enemies won't be shy about using craft skills, so we shouldn't either. But using one craft skill means it'll go into cooldown.
Oh, that's a cooldown. It just looks like water drops, so I didn't really know what the heck they were doing.
After using one, we won't be able to execute the same skill for a few turns. It's usually fine, but it might be dangerous with healing skills. I'll try to make sure to use my healing skills carefully so I don't run out at a dangerous moment.
But even if it happens, there's items to recharge our cooldown skills. And there might even be skills and equipment out there to help out.
That is true. In the meantime, let's attack, shall we? Feel free to try things out.
All right, trying things out. You need paper. We don't have paper. But we can make everybody fast. Or we can give a turn to a friend. Let's give a turn to a friend. You are paper type. Oh, but paper is only a damage all enemies at once sort of thing. All right, let's do it. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Ooh, I took a hit for the first time. Okay, craft. Give your turn to a friend. Let's give our turn to Odile. Odile can also do a thing with paper. Just to one enemy. It might be enough. Nice. I do like that you don't use up mana.
So you do have to like heal, but you don't have to get your mana back. Just gets annoying. We did it! ... But really, what were those symbols that appeared when you did a rock, paper, scissors attack? You'll see. Uh-huh. You breathe in and out. 100 experience. Okay. All right, let's go get that other one. Wait, why? ... Can't leave yet. It's tutorial time. Okay. So this is all still just a tutorial. This super feels like Omori. Do you think this game was in part inspired by Omori? And not just the Mother games? Now I wonder. You look like paper. All right, what's this one's type? Let's see. Do you know this? Isabeau? She's finally asking somebody else. Huh? Me? Well, it's paper type, madame. And so it means it's weak to scissors. Sif's type. And Mirabelle's. And Mirabelle's, of course. And I have scissors skill at my disposal as well. Yes, madame, I knew that. Uh-huh. Since it's weak to scissors, I think you should use scissors attacks a bunch. Yeah. Great idea, Boniface. I wonder what will happen if we use the same type of craft skill multiple times in a row. Oh, I think I understand what's going on here. Let's find out. Craft scissors. You say a cool one-liner, apparently. Craft scissors. Feels like you guys are on a roll with those scissors attacks. I don't have any scissors attacks. So how about I give my turn away to someone who does? Which is, like we've established earlier, literally everyone but me, I guess. Ha! That's what you get for being rock type. Hey everyone, I'm being bullied by a preteen. Please advise? That's cute. You'll get over it. But great idea, Isabeau. To make sure we keep using the same type right after the other, use that skill of yours to give your turn away. Or you can guard if you want. My cool, your turn craft skill. I'm not saying that. All right. Your turn. Isn't that interesting? This turns thing. Wait. This person didn't use up other turns, though. Why can't I use... Oh, just because it's the tutorial, probably. So you don't mess it up. Isabeau gives away his turn. Craft. Yeah. We literally just can't use anything that's wrong. Scissors. Okay, so next, let's... Whoa-oh. Madame Odile. Ah. The sadness is about to attack Odile. Oh, good. Isabeau got in front of her. Oh, nice. Wait, that's bad. You're rock type. Oh, Isabeau's done. Isabeau. Owie. I'll see you all in a minute. What does that mean? What's 0 hit points mean? Isabeau is KO. Are you okay? Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Don't you need someone to be KO'd for your tutorial anyway? Breaking a lot of fourth wall here, aren't we? ... Very true. Let's keep this tutorial going then. Thank you for playing along. No problem. I'll stay right here then. Stop talking. You're KO and KO'd people can't talk, dummy. Okay. Is it really okay? Anyway, when someone's health points or HP goes down to 0, they'll be out cold and won't be able to fight anymore. So this is what happens when you don't have instruction manuals in games. You have to learn the game in the game. This is a lot of tutorial though. This is like somebody's very first RPG. Which is fine.
very first RPGs don't really exist. So the fact that this is one of those is kind of nice. Like, I could see my kids playing this, and this is going to explain to them what happens in RPGs. My leg's bugging me. Do I reassemble my chair and get it sat down so that I can sit in it again and run the risk of not being able to break it apart again later? Maybe. Should have thought this through. Nah, I'll just stand. I don't want to walk because it's getting me too hot, and I don't want to sit because it's too much effort to put the chair back together. Okay, goes down to 0. They'll be out cold and won't be able to fight anymore. There's multiple ways to wake him up, like using a crafted water, or if Mirabelle knew a craft skill to revive him. But how about we make this interesting with... Oh, I remember what those scissor symbols are for. If we do a combo and we have 5 of the same symbol, we can do a jackpot skill. Exactly, Boniface. And see, we already have a combo of 3 right here. Oh, cool. So when we get 5 of the same symbol, whether rock, paper, or scissors, we'll be able to use a jackpot skill. Only rock, paper, and scissors attacks count for the jackpot, by the way. We should be careful with how we use those skills, but we can use any other type of skill or item without breaking the combo. Yay. A combo will save me. Please do a combo. Jeez. You heard the man. Let's add 2 more scissor symbols to our lineup, shall we? All right. Do 2 cleaver by half. I want to help too. Oh god. Bonnie whacks the enemy. Oh, it's so cute. She's like the Moogle. Okay, we can't do craft with Mirabelle anymore, so we could just do a scissors attack. There it is. Now get ready. Oh, everyone unleashed a scissors attack. And look at that. It brought Isabeau back. Yahoo! We won. And I'm not out cold anymore. Every time we manage to use a jackpot skill, anyone who's out cold is revived, and we'll all get healed a little bit as well. We should try to do combos as often as we can. That's cool and all, but what if you won without doing that jackpot skill? Would you have just left me there? No, of course not. We have some items. We would have revived you. We'll always revive anyone who's KO after a battle. Oh, very forgiving. Can't make unconscious people run around, can we? Are you really this upset that we left you alone for 2 minutes? Nah, not really. I'm just doing my part. Plus, the floor was nice and refreshing. That's sad. It is, but you're not supposed to say it aloud, Boniface. Hey? And that's the end of this little refresher. All good, Mirabelle? Yes. Thank you very much. You think you got everything too. Sweet. You breathe in and out. Let me guess, we got 100 experience points. 100 experience points received. Sorry for not paying attention, Isabel. Oh, don't worry about it. I'm all good. Anything for the tutorial. Ha! Let's get going then. Okay, is that are we in a real place now, or are we still in the tutorial? Gone pretty deep into a place we haven't. All right. Yoshi, did you just... No. Run into the door? No, I didn't. You imagined it. Oh, no. I didn't think it'd be locked. The king's scared of us, right? He has to be, since he's putting locked doors in our way. Hopefully the key won't be too hard to find. Let's take a look around. Looking at the door, you notice a symbol over the keyhole. It looks like a circle, inside a circle, inside a circle. All right. A storage room. Let's look around.
I see a few tonics on those tables. Make sure to pick them up and give them to Bonnie before we leave.
Check that closet too. There might be some cool stuff in there.
Oh, hell yeah. We're going to check all the inanimate objects. We're going to get stuff from the inanimate object.
Or do we wait until the world of ruin and then come back here and get all the stuff afterwards?
Decisions. You should check those out. Some small glass containers. You look around. You found a sour tonic. Someone just took the bottle from you. Yeah, Bonnie. Deal said, I'm on tonics duty. The tonics are good to keep your hit points up so you don't get knocked out in battle. They're very sour, but the sourness is sure to make you more awake and ready for anything. So the stairs, look around. Super sour tonic. Oh, sour tonics for everyone to share. You know, I always wondered why they're more powerful than regular sour tonics when they're the same size. They're just that concentrated.
I tried drinking a full super sour tonic once.
And what happened?
I couldn't taste anything for weeks.
Doesn't sound very good. Okay, what's this? You look at what's on the table. You found a crafted water. Someone just took the bottle from you. Deal also said, I'm on water duty. This is a crafted water. If someone gets knocked out during battle, just a drop of it is enough to wake them right up. Someone at school told me it was just coconut water. Wait, is it?
I mean, coconut water could revive me, I think.
You look at what's on the table. You found one ginger juice. You found one pepper juice. You found one thyme juice. You just give it all to them. Yeah, you learn fast, friend. Be careful with those items, Boniface. Guard them well. Be ready to throw those at us if we need them during battle. It's probably safer than making all of us carry some...
But Sif found those. You don't trust Sif to keep our items safe?
The person who a few weeks ago mixed up all the items we had to make a so-called super potion? No. I don't trust Sifrin with items. You cutely bat your eyes.
Still, that's a lot of spices you found there.
Oh, I know this one. Pepper raises your attack. Ginger raises your defense. I can see that. And thyme makes you faster.
That's cute.
I understand that one. Because spicy stuff makes people angry. Ginger makes you not sick. And thyme, well...
Oh, we just... wait, what? Kennedy, what you doing?
Well, I don't actually know why thyme makes you faster. Me neither.
Mm-hmm. It's a pillar. A stool. It's a barrel. It's full of nothing. It's a barrel. It's full of various nuts.
Get some nuts.
Oh, damn. It's a barrel. It's full of water. Stool. Come on. You open the closet. It's full of boxes and papers. And a pendant shaped like a bell. You got a bell pendant.
Well, that closet was useless.
But pretty pendant, though.
Can the pendant heal me when I'm hurt? Maybe it can. You don't know.
You look at the pendant closely. It's just a pendant shaped like a bell. But you like it, so you put it in your pocket along with your souvenirs. Tonics and any useful items will usually be visible, but you might get some useless but interesting things if you check everything in a room. But why? To what end? Some flyers, they say, House of Change open. Come and see what you can do for the community, what the community can do for you. There's some people with sparkly eyes holding hands drawn on it. Cute. I drew those a few years ago to get people to come to the house. It's a little embarrassing now. You think they look nice. Will you say something to her, please? Oh, this room's even smaller. There's something sparkling there. What's this sparkling thing? Oh, it's a key. Well then, could it be the key to open the door? Probably, right? You pick it up. You found the circle key. The keychain dangling from it, shaped like a circle, inside a circle, inside a circle. Does it mean something? Let's find out. What's up with the circles? The design of the keychain, you mean? It's one of the symbols of the House of Change Belief. It's to show that we are all part of something bigger. The first circle is inside the bigger circle, which is also inside a bigger circle. It's also part of a housemaiden's uniform. I don't remember that. Like Belle's brooch. Yes. Oh, I see it. I can see it. This is how I decided to wear it, but you can wear it however you want. As a necklace, a design on your clothes, or not at all. Okay. I thought, didn't they say uniform? If you don't have to wear it, is it uniformly worn then? Breaking traditions is also part of the change belief. I get it. Okay, that's fine. And the teardrops on your brooch? Pretty. Goes ding ding when I walk. Oh, okay. Literally no meaning at all. Don't you love it when things go ding ding when you walk? Sure do. ... Let it go. It's fine. You put the key in your pocket. Yeah, Sif is not really a cultural fit for these other people. A statue of the change god. What? Why? It's been destroyed. Oh, I see. I was like, why does it look like that? Oh, because it's been damaged. All right. Key time. You insert the key into the keyhole and open the door. All right. Let's go. You take a step forward when suddenly there's a sadness. Is something wrong, Sifrin? Huh? Did you see that light? A light? Here. You should take a look at this. Oh, this thing? Something wrong, Sif? You point towards the light. ... So they can't see it. Oh, good. Sif is just losing his marbles. That's great. ... Reaching out, you touch the light. Everyone was healed. Okay. You could save your progress by touching the star. Save your progress? Yes. Close your eyes. So Sif has magic nobody else does to be able to do this. ... Well, that seems useful. You smile and turn back towards everyone. What was that all about? Received a good omen. Oh, yeah? Oh, that's great news. What was... Don't know, don't care. Let's please get going. You nod. Yeah, that's weird. Uh-oh. Wait. Ah! What? What is it? Sorry for screaming. Sorry. I don't know if this is relevant, but I recognize this corridor. Oh? I recognize it. The head housemaiden of this house used to warn us about it. I think she called it the death corridor. Oh, that sounds bad. So, the house is supposed to be a safe building, but with the king here, some traps might be activated. Is that what you mean? Traps? Traps? A job for me then. Okay, is this like a rogue and not like a mage then?
It is your job.
Protect us, Trap Master. Oh.
Not the first time you've had to reassure Mirabelle. Time to look around.
Oh, okay. How do I? I'm gonna do bad. Nothing here. Dot dot dot. This is a broken pillar. Nothing here. Mirabelle's so nervous. Hello? Broken pillar.
Look around trying to find something, anything. Did you find something? There is something. Yep. A whole lot of nothing.
Yeah? We found nothing at all?
Nothing?
Okay. Seem to have found nothing.
Please, be careful.
Didn't I literally just find nothing? Can we just move on? This probably leads further into the house. Okay. But you have to put Mirabelle at ease and check the room. Oh, I thought we did. Where's the big creepy secret? I have to check the walls? The floor? I thought maybe it was these things because they look kind of like the floor is doing a weird thing, but then I don't see it. I have to talk to the other people. Bonnie's looking intently at the wall. Found anything interesting? Dot, dot, dot.
Negative. Keep looking, kiddo. I'm sure you'll find something. I might. You don't know. I'm resting my legs while you look around. Have fun.
Okay. There's a bow. Go, Siffer, go, Siffer, go. Not to tell you how to do your job, but make sure to check everything. Which is just those 6 pillars, I guess. Did we not check all of them? It's a broken pillar. You look around trying to find something, anything. Nothing here. Did we not find anything? Well, you can't find any switches or traps, so...
So? Are we safe? We're not safe, are we? This is the death corridor. The older housemaidens kept saying people died there. So there must be a trap. Something weight sensitive or something. Or maybe it's time sensitive. If we spend too long here.
Oh, come on now. There's nothing weird in here.
But there must be.
Oh, Mira.
Bell, don't worry about it. Frin isn't good at many things, but they know stuff about traps.
Hey.
Right. If we can't trust the one who's supposed to lead us this early, this won't bode well for later. Hey. But
we're not dead yet, are we? That's a good way to win her over. ...
Well, that's true. We have been in this room for a while. And Sifrin has been walking everywhere. So if it was weight sensitive, something would have killed him by now.
Exactly. It's all fine.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I'll believe you. Sorry for worrying. I'm a little bit on edge.
We're good, Mira. Oh. Why the super close up?
See?
Whole cutscene here. Everything's fine. Why does this feel like this is not going to be fine? Also, why is the ceiling made of fleur-de-lis that are not appropriately angled and skewed for the ceiling? Here it comes. Here it comes. As you live through the novel experience of having your body crushed by a giant rock. Cute. You feel a tug on your stomach. My stomach. And they took the dialogue box away from me. You died. Wait, what? Wait, what? How is... I didn't make the choice to say it's fine. Start again, I guess. Loop 1. Break a leg. Die for the first time. Excuse me? Huh? Oh no. Oh no. It's like kindergarten. I looped. I actually looped. Frin. Sifrin. Oh no. Is that how I look without the hat? It's been so long. I thought I was waking up as like a different person. Sifrin? Good morning. Well, more like good afternoon, I guess. Were you taking a nap? That's just like you. Only you could sleep peacefully at a time like this. Oh my God, what's going on? What is going on? Why is this happening to me? I feel so weird about this right now. I guess that's smart. We better get some rest while we can. Well, I guess this is a way that I can remember any part of the game where I was like falling asleep last time. But also, damn, dude. This is not correct, is it? Hang on. Be right back. Like, not AFK, just like 2 seconds. Thermostat started doing weird things. I started to get wigged out. Like it got possessed. Maybe it did. Maybe it did do something weird. I guess that's smart. We better get some rest while we can. We have to be ready for tomorrow, so we can finally face against the king. Huh? Oh no, is Sifrin actually cognizant of what happened too? You're still half asleep, aren't you? You just look at her. Okay then. You can sleep for a little longer, but not too long. Come to the village when you're ready, okay? ... Huh? Huh? Hold on. Did you just die? Oh my gosh. Yeah, this game got weird real quick. You did. You think. You must have. You were in the house, and then a big rock fell, and now you're in the meadow, back in dormant. And what Maribel just said to you, waking you up, that was very familiar. But the trap. You idiot. You stupid fool. How long does wrist feedy stay? I just don't wash that wrist. It's a wrist that I never wash ever for anything. So no, I'm just kidding. I should probably change the price tag. I think the price tag the channel points for everything are probably a little heavy. Should probably do a renegotiation with the economy. But if you got it, use it, because I don't have a lot of things to redeem for either. Maybe we should make some changes. Should we do a stream where I just like add a bunch of cute things to spend channel points on? You're 44K. Jeez, yeah. Wait, how much is wrist feedy? Can I even check that? Hey. I'm not going to turn on the treadmill. It's just making me so hot. I just started like sweating in place with the treadmill on right now. I don't know. I have to figure something out there. Maybe I just have to wear like not a lot of clothes, and I'm wearing a lot of clothes right now. Oh, it's 50K? Jeez. Yeah, that's kind of a lot. We should change something. I would support a set something on fire redeem. I haven't. I need this place. I can't set things on fire in here. It's too dangerous. It was 100 degrees Fahrenheit today here. Gross. Nasty. It was pretty hot today here too. For first day of spring, I'm not pleased. Unhappy. You didn't hear the Folgers jingle? I heard it. Why didn't you hear it? Is there not the proper source here for this? Should have gone off. Huh. Oh. Oh. Hang on. Maybe. No. Maybe this thing needed to be on. Damn it. Go. Inconceivable. Damn, that's not it. What's your other command? I think I have an admin command for that. But now I can't remember what it is. Commands. Admin only. Oh, it's not an admin only. It's a delete me command. Do I have one? Or did I already delete it? Because once I figured out it was working, then maybe I got rid of it. Free sounds. Oh. Did it go off? I heard it in my ears. Never going to California. California's weather is not terrible except like the high desert, I think. Then it can be kind of bad. Wait, why is this not logged in? Missing one of my accounts. Doesn't want to stay connected to StreamerBot. If it's hotter than Texas, I think parts of Texas get hotter than most of California because it's more inland. Burn this bullshit where you go over current topics or trends that need to die in a fire. Oh, not like actually like light things on fire. So, set something on fire symbolically. Yeah. Like starting a war with Iran. Right? Yeah, I like that. Make it die in a fire. The hottest place on Earth is in California. Oh, it's a low desert, right? Yeah. Not a sunshine kind of girly. Texas doesn't seem like it makes much sense then to me. Pretty much anything below whatever sunbelt would you call it? There's like a, above this level, it gets better and not so hot. May the bridges I burn light the way. Nice. I like that. I'd like to see that in needlepoint on my wall. Okay. Stupid fool. It's your job to take care of traps, and you got taken out immediately. Yep, he died. You didn't even see a glimpse of the king. And it's your job, stupid. Your job to see ahead, to take care of traps. You couldn't even do your job, and now you're dead because you did a sloppy, awful, terrible job. Oh. I didn't think Sif had such big, bad, negative talk. He did just die, though, so I'm not going to say this is all, like, too much, and he needs to know some self-grace. I think I would forgive anybody for talking like this about themselves if they actually died. And you died. You died. You felt your body being crushed, and now you're should be lying, on the grass, alive, and your skin itches, and your stomach hurts, and you died. You put your hands over your mouth and scream. Stars, you're so stupid and useless and dumb. Ah. See, this is all supposed to make you feel a certain way, like, there's no way Sif should talk about himself like this. And he's, maybe one of the conflicts is get over his self-image sort of thing. But I also feel like if you died, you're allowed to crash out a bit. You're allowed to say some big, dumb things, act out and lash out a bit, and then get back into a good frame of reference. To me, this is less emotionally evocative, sad that he's so upset at himself, and more just like, hey, you're in shock. You could say anything right now. I give you a free pass. It's follow to have a good human sightings. Follow? To have a good human sightings about the good shit? Oh, like if you follow me, for every follower, we'll say something nice about good shit that's happening around the world. I think that would be more sustainable than some people might think. Some people would say, oh, if people come in on a raid and you get like 5 follows, how can you say like 5 good things about humanity? And it's hard to say, especially in the current administration that we have right now in the U.S., but I do feel like it shouldn't go it should go observed that we are, as a collective, as a species, doing better bit by bit over time, having more freedom and rights and support and infrastructure and productivity. Not just productivity like, hey, we churn out more spreadsheets now than we did 50 years ago, but more like we're able to establish clean water faster than we used to. And we are solving distribution problems, which is like maybe one of the biggest problems that we have right now. Not that we can't make food, not that we can't establish water and build houses, but that we tend to do those things in concentrated areas. And there's so many people around the world that can't get access to those, but we're starting to work on how to spread the wealth over time. So yeah, we could do that. I would follow. Yeah. I like that. I like these ideas. When we're done with the games inspired by Mother, and when we're done with the games inspired by Mist, let's theory craft what kinds of stuff we could actually like talk about. Because I don't mind having a game on in the background, but I don't think I'm gonna commit to doing like long form franchise playlists where I play through every single game of a specific type. I mean, it was an interesting experiment, but it's also like, it's so restrictive. If there are things that we could be talking about, if there's deeper, heavier stuff that we could get into, I want to get into it. Like, I want the time and space to be able to set the game aside, because the game that we're playing is just like grinding for inventory or just sort of mindless, or it's like some sort of sim or something like that, where it's like I can just ignore it or walk around and parkour and stuff, and we can talk about deeper, more impactful things. I think it's worthwhile. And I think there aren't enough people online putting that space in. There are plenty of pseudo-intellectuals, people that just want to sit, talk to the camera about stuff that incenses and motivates you and pushes you towards a certain idea or ideology. And I feel like a lot of them are provocateur standpoint kind of speakers, especially like your political streamer types. They try to take a stance that makes a certain demographic feel good. It's usually pretty radical. Like, oh, we didn't like this person because they were a little bit too moderate. Or, oh, we're trying to cancel this person because they were reaching across the aisle to the political opponents to try to make something work. And now we hate them for that. And it's just a bunch of like absolutist and impossible to work a government correctly types of ideology lumped into something, so that if it feels off kilter from the center enough, then it can excite people into wanting to follow it and wanting to believe that it's possible. But it's not. It's not a great place to start a conversation. Do a building game? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Come back to Minecraft for a bit. Yeah, I mean, people do like Minecraft. I want to do some research because I know that there are different niches that people do like enjoy games of those nature where you can just kind of like chill and build and grow in one particular environment. I know Enshrouded would be its own population and Minecraft would be its own population. I'd kind of want to do some market research and just see what game would randomly pull the largest audience, because we're in that state right now where, because I've cut all ties to day jobs and this is it, this and Oz and one other thing, financial success matters more right now to me than like building my perfect Minecraft house does. If there's something that outperforms Minecraft, then I will do that. If it's Enshrouded, I would do that. If it's something I haven't bought yet, like a newer game, I would go buy that. You know, I would do what it takes to grow the audience to the point where casual ad revenue can take care of most of our needs. That's ultimately what my ambition. I don't really want to rely heavily on active stuff. If we have to do brand sponsorships, I'll do brand sponsorships. I'll do what it takes to grow this. And then once we're at a certain like growth point, I'll leave all that stuff behind and we'll actually do what we want to do. But in the meantime, I'm fine doing just what it takes and not necessarily what we want to do. Work on that blue line you left off on. Yeah, it definitely needs to be finished. All the underground like speedway needs to be finished. You know which one I want to see. I know. Maybe I'll start roller coaster tycoon. No, just kidding. I'm not going to start a brand new sim like that. That's just, I don't have any experience in that. Okay, this is a very, very long scream. Oh, okay, you're over it now. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, it might make some people feel awkward to see him do all that, say all those awful things to himself. But again, I think if you die in a video game and you come back and you're acknowledging, you know that happened, you're allowed to crash out a little bit and even say some bad things about yourself. Fancy needs a speedway to her place. This is true. Yeah, this is true. That's it's too far away to hoof it all the time. That's probably honestly the best candidate for a second line anyway, is one that sort of connects your city to the cherry blossom forest or whatever. She just has a dark oak forest and flower forest portal near hers. Oh, okay, cool. You take a deep breath in, or sorry, that's awkward to do. And out. Phew. Oh, that's very aesthetically pleasing to watch the E's bounce up and down. You put your shaking hands behind your back. I thought we just fixed everything. I thought we were feeling much better. Why are we shaking? Pressing them hard between you and the grass. In other words, to push myself up or what? We're standing up. Okay. You died. That's one thing. And now you're alive and not a crepe. That's another thing. Not squished into a crepe, I see. And it's apparently the day before. Back when Mirabelle woke you up from your nap. That's the third thing. Well, he's pretty smart, categorizing everything very logically, rationally. You went back in time? We did. Okay, that's normal. Totally normal. Wait, aren't we dealing with a big bad who controls time? Like the king was literally freezing everybody in time and cursing them with this like frozen time thing, right? Watch, the king's actually a good person, and there's people who are caught in time loops like us, like Sif, and they keep like dying and regenerating, living the same few days, and they're just stuck in a weird time loop. Did you ever see the music videos for? There are two videos. They're back-to-back stories for the Black Eyed Peas. Rock Your Body. What's the one that's before that? Oh man, it's been too long since I've watched these videos. Apparently, it's from the Black Eyed Peas album, The End, and my search doesn't want to bring it up. There it is. Lyrics. Yeah, it was Rock That Body. Oh, I'm a Bee, which are back-to-back songs on the album. So I'm a Bee and then Rock That Body. And everybody's caught in a time loop. It's a very, very short loop in those music videos. But I wonder if everybody's caught in time loops like we are right now. We died, we came back, and we're living the day before. What if the king is actually good? And everybody thinks he's bad because he's freezing people, but he's actually freezing them so that they'll stop looping, so that he can like address the time anomaly and like fix it without all these adverse things happening to people. Makes you wonder. Okay. Yeah. That's totally normal. Oh, whoops. Not in the game. Totally 100% completely normal. ... Oh well. Yeah, at least you were in the lead, as always. Why is that good? Judging by where you were when you died, you were probably the only one who got hit. Oh, gotcha. That's why. The only one that, in a way, you're really glad you're forced to take the lead every time you and everyone else get somewhere dangerous. But you're back. Back to the day before you went to the house. How and why? And can you make sure to not die this time? Probably not. Back to work, Sifrin. You have a country to save. You got a memory of looping. Uh-oh. You'll always remember this. Memories are a type of item you can equip. What? Each memory is specific to one character and gives them special abilities. For example, the memory you just got can only be equipped by you. When memory of looping is equipped, it'll boost your max hit points by 5 plus 5 per loop. Oh no, it's like Final Fantasy XIV's Echo. You die and you get better the next time so you don't die as fast. You can equip memories by opening your menu and going to the equip section. ... What is that voice you've been hearing this whole time? Anyway, we're wearing our clothes again. Do they mean the in-game voice? All right. We're still level 45. Now we can go to equip. And I want to equip Sifrin. Equip. Weapon. Your trusty dagger. We've got nothing else for that. Traveler's hat looks remarkably like a wizard's hat. Boost attack speed and crit chance. This guy really is like a rogue, though, isn't he? And memory of self. It's a memory of you. You have theoretically so many to choose from. +5 to all stats. Oh. or a memory of looping, which is just +5 max hit points. But the other one is giving me +5 to my stats, which I think right now is still better. Cool. The other ones also have memories, it looks like. That's kind of weird. I think we commented on this last time, though, but we didn't know what we were dealing with. Mirabelle Shankine, this is how you remember her. Right. +5 to all stats. Oh, you remember him. Loud and brave. Curious and perceptive. Young and angry. Bonnie is more likely to attack because she doesn't need her stats. Interesting. Why is everybody just a memory? Why am I just a memory? This game has a lot of splaining to do. Sifrin, you're up. Oops, you don't know how to act right now. Because we've done this all before. It's Groundhog Day. First loop. You've seen this once before, so you should maybe act the same? We'll pause. Figure something out quick. All right. Let me take a quick break. BRB.
Fantastic. Like your Mickey is just like.
Oh, I wish I could hear.
I wish I could record it. I feel like if I record it, if I pull up like Audacity or whatever and do like a Windows recording, it's just gonna come out normal because nothing, everything is pitched. Audacity's gonna be pitched too high too. I wonder if somebody clips what is going on. Will it stay?
Need a mosquito?
Mosquito? What's a mosquito?
I just made it up. It's like a mosquito, only it's shaped like a penis. All right, let's go.
Losing out on resources, like your people who are going to help you out were slowly like dying off and leaving or getting, ushered out. And that felt really panicky and bad for a game that didn't really like rely on that mechanic. But this one didn't feel like there was much room for failure. I mean, we failed a few times, but you always just retried. Right.
You're never going to leave the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
That's pretty good.
I like how tonight is also Make Yeti Blush Night.
Oh yeah,
Right.
It's always Meg Yeti Blush Night. Come on.
For real, like, who are we
I
kidding?
mean, look at that smile. How can you not resist that one?
I know, right? I mean, look at that.
And the head bob. Oh, we turned.
That's just cheating.
You've gone and scared him away.
I'm not smiling.
But no, and Silver's put
All right. Docking. I mean, Doc. Playing as Doc. Be healing.
If I had a splinter and it also sucked my butt, I would have difficulty getting rid of it.
Yeah, but like.
Although, as I understand from men who can self-sucking, how is it described? It's a lot less like having your dick sucked and a lot more like sucking a dick. For anybody.
Gee, I wonder fucking why.
I wonder why. Yeah. Welcome. I didn't even put on clothes. I just we're robing it tonight. Robe is clothes, so I'm clothed, but with robe.
I'm sitting. I put the chair back together with the old stuff. I have to figure out something to do to remove this stupid thing. But this week's not the week. I'll have to figure it out. If any of you know better than the internet does, how to remove the pneumatic, the pressurized metal post from an office chair that doesn't want to come apart. I've tried pipe wrench, WD-40, hammering, all sorts of things to try to get it to come off so I can replace it with the brand new one that we bought so long ago, and I just haven't had time. And now I have time, and I can't get the old one out to put this one in because the old one sometimes loses its ability to hold me up. Okay, so let's figure something out quick, shall we? Quick. Hey again, Mira. Still half asleep, huh? How was your nap? Okay, take two. Say something. Make normal words come out of your mouth. Smart and normal words go. Yes, correct. I was taking nap time. ... I know that. I was there. Oh, stars. Oh, wait. I have something I wanted to ask you. I have an idea for tonight. This will be the night before we go fight the king, so I felt like we could make it special somehow. So I was thinking, how about a sleepover? Let's all eat good food together. Sleep in the same room. Maybe tell stories. It would be nice, wouldn't it? Suddenly, you remember where this conversation is heading. This is the moment of the conversation where you made Mirabelle upset. Oh, Sif does have a conscience. Is this really like Groundhog Day, the RPG? Because I feel like Sif starts off as sassy as Bill Murray's character in Groundhog Day. And how much you want to bet he plays through this and he learns how to just be a little kinder? Or at least take a beat before he says the sassy stuff? Can you change it? Maybe. Can you change fate? Maybe. Only one way to find out. Something like... That sounds like an amazing idea, Mira. Wow, would he really say that? Yeah? Oh, I'm so glad you think so. I was thinking it was a little silly, but if you think it could be fun, then great. I can't wait. This will be delightful. I'm smiling just thinking about it. ... Mission complete. There it is. Groundhog Day solved. We've done we are officially, we have made Mirabelle happy. Game over. So you can change things. This was a small change. Oh, we're going to become a changeist. We're going to believe in the change god. This is a small change, but if your fate isn't set in stone, then... So, could you let everyone know? I would really appreciate it. Sure. Okay. Let me think. Madame Odile should be in the shop buying items. Bonnie should be near the fields to the east. And Isabeau is at the favor tree to the west. We're staying in the clock tower at the east of the town, right past the broken bridge, so you can just tell everyone to meet up there later. That was a lot of names and places. Will you remember? You think so? Yes. I am going to say I always remember things, but it looks like I've also said that. No. Let's say probably not. Because we haven't chosen that one. I just want to see what happens. ... Well, unrelated to your memory, here's a note with everyone's location. Just in case you forget. You got the reminder note. Put the note in your pocket along with your souvenirs. Okay. See you at the clock tower later then. I'll be near the library if you need me. Come talk to me whenever. Oh, and don't forget to check the Change God statue too. for good luck. You wave goodbye. Am I losing my voice again? Why have I been losing my voice? Am I pushing myself too much for the streams? I'm not really doing like challenging voices. And I do feel better. I think last week I was fighting a thing that I caught from the school. I'm just sick of getting sick. I spent years not getting sick in any way unless I was just like was stupid and drank too much caffeine or stayed up too late or something like that. Did something stupid on my own and like felt sick because of that, but not like got sick from people. And then the kids started elementary school, and I feel like they're around so many like germ-ridden friendos or something. I don't know. I think part of the thing with our elementary school too, the kids' elementary school, is they get so much recognition and funding and endorsements, endowments, and all these things based on like number of attending kids. So they really push attendance, maybe a little bit too much, such that sick kids end up incentivized to go to school when they should stay home. And the school is always like very legally careful about how they say things. Like, hey, families of blah, blah, blah elementary, attendance is super important. We want your kid to make sure that they're on time and present for all classes so they don't get lost or have to catch up. And because we can do so much for them when they're here every day. Of course, don't bring them in if they're sick. But we really want to get 100% attendance this month. And if we do, we're going to throw a big like bubble party for your class. Yay. That's like they say somewhere in their messaging there, of course, if you're sick, of course, if you're throwing up and like you can hardly hold your shit in, probably don't send your kids to school. But it's but attendance is super important. It's just like not. And so, yeah, I feel like I spent so much of my life healthier than this. And I will get back to healthier than this once they stop being around all of these flesh sacks full of germs. I feel you, mister. I'd love to go a while. Love to wait. Huh? When was that? What? Go a while? I don't know what that's in reference to anymore. I said so many things. Anyway, okay. That was slightly different from what you remembered, but still. So it seems you really are repeating the same day with small differences. And Mirabelle doesn't seem to be aware of it. Are you the only one repeating today? ... What should you do? Oh, the whole world went white on me. ... So many ... Who is this program by? Why do they like ellipses so much? So, you should come to the favor tree when you have a second, Stardust. Hello? Who's talking to me like that? Oh, okay. What? Yeah, I think we should go to the favor tree. I was daydreaming, singing softly under the breath. Since everything got reset, you could ask her about someone else this time? Oh, hi. You're one of the saviors, aren't you? I recognize you. And you traveled with a few people, right? You traveled with, Isabeau? Isabeau, what a nice young man. So full of energy, too. I'm an only child, but I feel like having an older brother like him would be fun. You have to mention it. We're not actually a family, you know. Oh, I know. This is just a fun thought exercise. I just like to think about family dynamics and just families in general. I think that's a normal thing to do. Okay. Families, huh? Were we learning about like everybody in the town on a deeper level? Big hat, impossibly warm-looking cloak. You must be one of the people traveling with Mirabelle. She's pretty well known around here. The chosen one, you know. Blessed by the Change God with the power to save Vogard. Plus, before all this, she was a housemaiden at the House of Change nearby. She'd take classes, help out with the chores, help the other housemaidens with their studies and craft. Little perfect Mirabelle. As for me, I think she's the most wonderful being on earth. No wonder the Change God blessed her when she's this wonderful. I used to go to the house a lot for my classes, and she was always there, taking the class with me. I never had a class I didn't share with her. She's so cool, so helpful, so driven. Honestly, we're kind of best friends. Even though I've never had a single conversation with her. Talking to people is hard, you get it. You don't think she managed to talk to Mirabelle last time. Mirabelle would have mentioned it. You should go and tell Mirabelle yourself. Okay. Should we do that? This whole thing is turning into like, wow, it's like Groundhog Day meets Stardew Valley because we're like learning people along the way. Oh, maybe we're gonna have to do like a whole Ocarina of Time. Not Ocarina of Time, sorry, Majora's Mask, and like learn everybody. Mira's here, sitting on a bench and looking at papers. Hi, Severin. Do you need anything? You don't need to talk to your allies about things you've already talked about, but the option is still here just in case you need a refresher. Questions? Anything weird happened lately? Oh, you have a fan. I do. You nod and point at the stylish woman's house. I don't know whose house it is. A stylish lady? You describe the stylish lady as best you can. I'm sorry to tell you this, but stylish ladies aren't very rare in Vogard. And I see a lot of people during classes. I'm not smart enough to remember everyone I see. Welp. Maybe eventually you'll find a way to jog her memory. So much for that. Let's save. Still here looking down at you. Would the Change God be mad if you got a blessing again? ... Would it know? It's a good question. You believe strongly or whatever that your hits will super hurt, that attacks against you will be super weak. Oh, didn't we do super fast and then we got speed as like our ability? Let's be the super hurt this time, I guess. Just for funsies. Best defense is a good offense. If you hit hard, no one will hurt you or your friends. You repeat under your breath, super powerful, super powerful, super powerful. Okay. You actually feel a little more powerful. You do a little flourish with your dagger. You dropped your dagger. Embarrassing. You and your friend's attack got boosted a little. Once per loop, you can go to the Change God statue and boost one of your stats. Does it stay? The effects of the statue will be reset every time you go back to Dharma. Okay, I guess not. So every time you loop back here, don't forget to go to the Change God statue, okay? What do you mean every time? You close your eyes. Oh, jeez. Oh. Looping back here has got me tired. Wow. Okay, that's enough for this loop. Oh, to the Change God anyways. You thank the Change God for its blessing and quickly run away. Talked to you before last time, I think. Get in front of them. Oof. Look at you. So scrawny.
Scrawny one, did you know you could press shift to run? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. You should give it a try sometime. I walked this whole time. Oh, and did you know you can turn on always run in your options menu? So you can run all the time. Did you know? Did you know about this? Did you know pressing shift makes you run? Did you know you can run all the time by going into the options menu? Do you run? Do you like running? You knew this already, but you suppose it doesn't hurt to get a refresher. I knew about this, yes. Good, good. Yes, now that I am looking closer to you, you seem like someone who likes to run. But you should do more figurative running and less metaphorical running. What? What I mean is, you like to run from your problems. I can see it in your face. But you need to learn to face your problems head on, scrawny one. Oh my god, it's like getting schooled here. Okay, you need to go. I will now figuratively and metaphorically run from this situation. Wise, very wise. Goodbye, scrawny one. Yeah, this game's getting weird, man. No, it's explaining the themes and hidden Easter eggs in the series, The Cursing of Chateau Castle. Right. Castle Living One. You know, the end of the world is fine and all, but I only have one regret. I won't be able to know what happens to Lord Josephrand in the final issue of The Cursing of Chateau Castle. Did he manage to protect his castle to the very end? Did he finally get or find his friend Pierre-Jacques Ernest? Did he finally find more about himself? Oh, I'll never know. Is this an allegory for me and our house/castle? You didn't really care about their problem before, but The Cursing of Chateau Castle, is it? Interesting. Maybe you could find the last issue for them? Sure. Sounds like a quest. Kind of want to go to the tree next. Get that flower, give it to Maribel. See what happens. We never gave anybody the flower. Isabeau's here, probably pondering what favor to ask the tree. Hey, Isa? Oh, I didn't do the normal greeting. Hey, Sif? Are you still half asleep? You should stop taking forever naps, Sif. Said anything about a forever nap. Naps give you cotton brain. Bread makes you fat. Anyway, I was just looking at the favor tree. Isn't this tree cool? Oh, wait, you remember this? Yeah, it is. Glad you agree. One could say it's a pretty... Tremendous tree. Yeah, yes. You both laugh. Laughing uproariously, he raises his hand toward your shoulder, but stops and brings it to his side. Didn't he do this before? What a weird gesture. You know why. That was funny. Anyway, the tree feels weird somehow. Or maybe it's just me. What? The tree feels weird? Yeah, like it feels weird, but not mean. Like if a lion came toward you and offered you some candy, that'd be weird, right? That kind of weird. Oh, so it's imposing, but it did something nice. What? They did not say the last time, so I'll just say sure. Sure. Oh, you always get me, Sif. The tree feels weird? Maybe you should go and take a look at it. I'm gonna go soon, so you could do your thing with the tree. But do you want to talk before I go? Yeah. Anything weird happened lately? Big guy? Yeah. The tree. I told you, something feels off. But I have other things to worry about, so who cares?
Okay, we did everything else with them. Okay, I'll be going now. I'll see you at the clock tower later. That's done. Isabeau said the tree felt weird. You decide to take a look at the tree. All right, we'll go. The favor tree. Isabeau said the tree felt weird. And you heard someone telling you to come here, didn't you? Yeah. They called me Stardust, which is cute. What was that voice? You walk towards the tree. Dot, dot, dot. The tree is so big, everything under it is dark as night. I don't know if I'm happy about that. But you feel like someone is here, sitting at the foot of the tree, looking at you. That's an odd feeling to suddenly have. Can I turn on my lights torch? Cautiously, with a hand on your dagger, you walk toward the base of the tree. Dot, dot, dot. There's so much dot, dot, dot in this game. Well, you found someone, all right. Hello, stranger. Did we bump into them or... Oh, are they glowing? Hi, cosmic star person? It's my old pal Starry. Because you can't have instars in time without a king that can control time and a person with the star head. Hello, stranger. What is... Hi. Star? Dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot, dot. My, struck speechless at the sight of me, aren't you? Music's interesting. You're so cute, Stardust. Stardust? Sifrin, look at you. All lost and confused. Huh? Wait. How do you know my... Why wouldn't I know? You're Sif. Sifrin. No middle names, no last name. Just Sifrin. I shouldn't wonder why you look like this, though. It makes sense that you'd feel overwhelmed. Considering this is your first loop and all. Huh? Yeah, I'm super weirded out right now. How do you... of course I know, Stardust. I know about you. I know about your party, about the loops, about that funny silver coin you carry. All right, that's it. Can you stop talking, please? Oh, stars. No need to yell. Let's take a deep breath in. Breath in and out. Okay? Breathe with me. Let's go. In. Your head hurts and your hands are shaking and your heart is beating like it's about to explode. So you probably should. Slowly, following the astral being, you breathe in and out. Phew. Oh, it's not doing the dance thing. All right. Who I am, right? Well, let's see. Let's go with Loop. Okay. Your ally Loop, here to help you with the loops. Easy to remember, right? And for pronouns, you may address me with the royal we. Oh, okay. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, yes, that's true, isn't it? Then use they, them for me. I'm sure you'll think about me all the time, so you might as well know what pronouns to use. Yeah, better to know this one's pronouns so you can think very clearly in your head.
that they're getting on your nerves. Your turn, you guys. I use he, they, I know. It's in your profile. I can read, you know. My would know. Anyway, Stardust, I'm here to help. Ask whatever questions your little heart desires. Yup, full-blown headache now. Ugh. Questions. You said I'm, looping? Oh, getting right into it. I like it, Stardust. Are you sitting down? I am now. You better sit down. You're going to get a lot of info at once. Oh, goodness. More lore dump. Every time we come back here, actually, the whole game feels like it's so much lore dump. Maybe it's just more like walking sim than anything else. Wonder. ... You sit down. So, you're stuck in a time loop. I knew it. Fun, right? Which means that every time you die, you'll loop back and you'll get to try it all over again. No matter how horribly or stupidly you die, like, let's say, crushed by a giant rock, you will always come back. They saw that. Did you see? Of course I saw, Stardust. How can I help you if I don't know what you're doing? Also, you've probably noticed a lot of things got reset, right? Your party members are saying the same things. All the items you got while you were in the house disappeared. Yeah, you noticed your pockets got emptier. Because they didn't pick anything up yet, right? Stardust, you smart cookie, you got it. So you'll have to pick them up again. If you want. Which you probably should. Since you got a...
Kissing everything.
Twizzlo, hi and welcome. How we doing? Come on in. Welcome, Raiders. So good to have you guys here. Let's do a quick shout out. Twiz, what's good in your head? What's your weekend look like? What you got going on? Let's do a shout out for the lovely raid. Welcome everybody on in. Oh. It's such a great game. Woof. Wonderful. I'm such a huge fanatic of the Metroidvania games. Pretty much any game where you start off weak and you slowly build your powers up. They're just fantastic games. Ahoy! Last stream featured Dark Souls 3. I've yet to play a Souls game. Not Elden Ring or any of the others. I should, though. I should. Not much, lots of laundry. Oh, same. Yeah. Our house is in full laundry mode tonight. I've been going AFK just to switch loads and stuff. I love laundry, hate dishes. Interesting. I would do the opposite. I could be at a soapy sink and just be scrubbing away. I don't even need a dishwasher. I could just do dishes. Big pots, greasy things, stuff out of the oven. It's like caked on. Not a problem. I really don't like dealing with laundry. And actually, to be honest, the world that we live in where you toss stuff into a washing machine and then from there into a dryer, that's barely a chore. Almost every chore requires much more like elbow grease, right? It's really folding and hanging and doing all the stuff with the clean clothes and then getting it all back where it belongs. Because in some ways it feels so Sisyphean. It's like, I'm going to hang this up and in less than 24 hours, I'm going to take it down. I'm going to wear it. Laundry it's just a never-ending battle. I guess you could say the same thing about dishes if you hate dishes. That was like some janky SM hack. Oh, interesting. Cool stuff. Do you play like
randomizers and stuff like that. I've only played DS1 and now DS3. Oh, cool. And you don't have to play them in order, right? As I understand it, they're not cumulative on each other. Still new to it. I'd be curious to try. I think I can get really frustrated with lots of deaths, though, especially if you die in a way that's like, you just come back, you said to your brain, okay, I know how we died, and I know how to beat this thing better the next time. And then sometimes, at least from my experience watching other people play these games, you just enter the fight and you die in like 2 or 3 hits because your mojo was off. Like you didn't get the right dodge, and now you're in some big AoE and you just die way faster than you expected. That kind of stuff, I think, would put me on tilt. It'd be hard to stay. You know what I mean? I haven't played a lot of hacks or randomizers in a long time, but I did play a lot of them back in COVID times. Oh, okay, cool. I know some folks that play mostly retro games all the time exclusively, and I think for them to keep things fresh with their audiences, they do delve into a lot of that kind of stuff, because otherwise it's like, you know, there's only so many times you can watch a playthrough of the same game over and over again. But having those ways to mix it up keeps it entertaining to come back to that guy over and over. They're not linked. It's definitely punishing. Yeah. I get it. I get the mechanic. I'd have to have a talk with myself about the bad deaths to keep going. Raiders, feel free to hang out with us. We're going to be staying up a little bit more doing In Stars in Time. This game is heavily inspired by the Mother series by Nintendo, by the game Omori, which in turn itself was inspired by the Mother series, and just a handful of other things. I think we are experiencing some big plot spoilery sort of stuff in a very story-heavy game. So if this is not for you to see out of order, you can always go check me out on the Red platform. I have everything saved in playlists. Games like this, I've saved under a Games Like Mother playlist, so you can watch In Stars in Time from the beginning and see it all in sequence. But if you know the game, or it doesn't matter to you, feel free to hang out with us. Also, if you came over on the raid and it's just been time to quit, and now's sort of a good threshold for that, go take your meds, go get a shower, get some food, do whatever you got to do to be more human. And yeah, if you're hanging out with us, feel free to hang out with us. Randomizers are fun for that, but then every game starts having a randomizer. Yeah, I noticed that. There are too many options for the randomization. Right, yeah, maps, bosses, doors. Yeah, it gets kind of like, I don't know, game salad at some point. When you're at a situation where it's like, well, you've got the worst luck, and so there's almost no way. You're thrust into very high levels, and you'd have to know how to do weird like wall hacks or cheats to get through an area without special key items. Or the inverse is also kind of lame too. You get an amazing endgame item early on, and it trivializes the vast majority of the playthrough. I think those kind of those are drawbacks to the overall entertainment of, I don't know, some people like that kind of stuff though. I mean, there's plenty of people who like to abuse cheat codes and console commands so that they can be like godlike at the beginning of the game. And plenty of people that do challenge modes, you know, like Metroid, running it with as low percentage of items as the game will physically let you do. And sometimes you can even cheat and get around stuff like that if you know certain glitches. I just like to play games. I like the game mostly. I like the game how it was made. And especially I like story heavy games, which definitely involve a lot less hacking and trying special challenges and everything. I just like I like a well-wrought story. And so far this one very much feels like it's meant to be a good story. Well enjoyed, consumed from beginning to end plot so far. And very real. Not like high high story, high bardic sort of tale. Sort of casual and conversational. Okay, so we have to pick up items that we picked up before. Again, whenever we do a spoiler alert. Okay, everybody would be spoiled. Anytime we do a time loop. If you want, which you probably should, since you got a long road ahead of you. Okay, so picking up things every time is important. Like the flower. So what about... I have to pick up keys again too? I think so. Yup. Every time. Well, until you learn. Wait. Until I learn what? Huh? Learn what? Anyway, this is a lot of information, but don't worry. You'll pick up things as you go along. Oh, but your weapons and equipment won't be reset though. Why not? That doesn't make any sense. So that's good news. Isn't it nice that you get to keep your cool, powerful equipment? I don't know, it feels weird. Especially since you, Stardust, will keep whatever experience you have. Wait, nobody else will? But the rest of your party won't. Why? Why? Compensate by having powerful weapons equipped. On the party members? I'm so confused. Your friends won't grow and get experience like you? You guess it makes sense since they won't remember whatever enemies you face. Speaking of your party, you can tell them about the loops if you want. Is that a smart idea? They might be able to help, and nothing is keeping you from telling them, so... why? Why would I tell them? Why wouldn't you? Don't you need help? You've just learned that you can start again as many times as you want and fix your mistakes. There it is. There's the Majora's Mask thing, basically. Why would you need help? You're the one in a position to help your friends here. I don't really need their help. I say that now. Right, because you got me. Not what you meant. Questions. What should I do now? Let's see. Have you tried not dying? Wow. The condensation. The condensation in this game. The condescension. How dare you? All the ellipses. I don't know. Just an idea. Just go back to the house and try again. And maybe die again. Guess we'll see. Remember, no death is wasted. Thanks. That was useless. Any advice? Advice, yes. I have advice. Don't eat pineapples. Why? They're delicious. You're allergic. Oh, never mind. I get it. Am I? You really are? Don't try it. Oh, you look so steamed. Okay, real advice. While you were talking to your party, didn't you see a weird symbol appear? Did I? 2 little triangles, maybe? I did. Oh, is that to skip dialogue we have already heard? It might happen with some conversations you've heard before. If you see it, you can zone out by pressing the shift button. Gotcha. It makes you stop listening. It makes conversations go faster. No point in staying aware for conversations you've already experienced, huh? Let's try it with the next text box so you know how it works. I'm talking now, so press shift, whenever. I see the little fast forward buttons. Yeah! You're doing it! Oh, okay, do it more. Yeah, that's it. You did it! It'll take some time for you to get used to it, but it'll save you time for sure.
You might miss what your party is saying, but who cares, right? If you make them mad, you can always loop back and they'll have forgotten all about it. This feels highly unethical. This feels very... Uh-oh. I leaned and something happened to this chair. I hope I'm okay. This feels very chaotic neutral. Like, do things you want to do and maybe some bad or good will happen. And then you'll see. And if you don't like it, I'll change it next time. It's really, really vapid of moral or direction. If you want me to say it another way, if you see the fast forward icon during a conversation, push have to fast forward through it. Okay, gotcha. Are you the one talking to me in my tutorials? Star person. Ow, 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 ow. You don't know how they did that, but their voice resonated through your head. Yep, I think this is technically the in-game tutorial voice rendered as an NPC. You've heard that voice before, yesterday. Well, in another version of today, really. I have a question. I have an answer for you. So they were the voice you've been hearing, giving you advice? See, I'm useful. I'm very useful. That's why I'm here. Helpful loop. That is useful, but... Do you mind if I use one of your razors? No, go ahead. It's fine. Why are you helping me? Because I think you should be helped. That's so deep. I won't always have the answers, but I think having someone on your side to talk to is better than dealing with this alone. Right? Sure? ... But I never asked for your help. Wow, you ingrate. No, I'm just kidding. It's a little weird. This is a little weird. Tough luck, Stardust. I'll still help you out. All right, that's all I have for you right now. But don't forget to come to me when you feel stuck, okay? So are you also my hint guru? I'll be right here under this tree. Kind of feels like it. You know, thinking about it, didn't Mother 2 have hint people? You had that guy that ran the hint booth and you could pay him. I think we did that a couple times even. Don't forget, bye. They wave at you excitedly. You awkwardly wave back as you go. Great. ... Loop, huh? They're a little annoying, but if you do find yourself stuck at some point or just need someone to talk to, they might be able to help. Neat. Oh, I was trying to get back into a conversation with you. I was trying to look for the little flower thing that I got last time. Special flower that I never got to use. Hey, Stardust. How can I help you with this wonderful new loop? Questions. What should I do next? Take with something. We're good right now. See you later, Stardust. Extremely wave back as you go. Okay. Yeah, last time we got a flower. Oh, that was a lot. But now we have like, I don't know. Yeah. Helpful guide NPC. In addition to, you can talk to every single person here in town. Did we ever go north? I don't feel like we ever went north. Why? Oh, is that the way to the castle? Or the house? House of Change. It's not. It is. Or no, it's just a precipice. We never talked to anybody up there. We never came up there.
I feel like the fact that everybody's dialogue can also now expand into something deeper as an extra run. I want to hold off and do this at the top of the next stream. I'm feeling a deep fatigue setting in. Like, oh my, I'm gonna have to talk to everybody, hear their stories anew, adding new variables to them, plus managing new relationships with the party members as well. I'm gonna save it. I think this is gonna be a good place to start at the top of the next Friday stream. Hey, friend. Save slot 1. So this says Act 2. Do you think it's keeping track of how many loops we're gonna do and call them acts? I wonder. Thanks for the stream. Are you enjoying the game so far? Very much so. Yeah, I will definitely say every single step of the way in this game has been unpredictable. They've done a really great job fabricating an interesting world, a curious plot, lots of secrets, but plenty of insight and openness about something that was previously mystery along the way. So unlike Omori, where I felt like there was not enough reveal as you went through, just like more cryptic nature, this story is revealing bits and pieces that can help you put together your concept of what's going on without, I think, giving away the whole plot. And yeah, it's just been, it's a very unique world, but it also, entirely smacks of it very much smacks of Omori. I'd say it'd probably be heaviest influenced by that one game, even though I do see some of the other mother likes in this too. It's like somebody who loved the hell out of Omori that wanted to do something different. I'm really curious to see how it plays out. Okay. Let's call it an evening, shall we? Thanks for being here. I think I'm lowering my camera because I adjusted it for being on the treadmill, and now I closed the treadmill. That's okay. I'll adjust it back before next stream. If you want to see me again in less than 24 hours, please join me for tomorrow night's stream. I'll be starting roughly, hopefully, at about 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific, playing more Abduction from the makers of Myst. And if you're just here to hang out, please do. The games matter so much less than these conversations. Jam!
Thanks for the stream, Damien.
Thanks for playing my favorite sound bite, the Tiny. She doesn't sound like that as much anymore, but it's definitely still her. And thanks for the bits that make you play that. We are going to be raiding out to somebody, but first, if you're not on that purple platform, every other platform that we stream to, and we stream to 6.5 every night, we are saying goodnight to you across those platforms. So if your stream is ending, you can either come on over to the purple one, but we're going to raid out, or just go find me, just cyberstalk me. You can literally just search my first name, last name, or just even try firstnamelastname.com, because that's a real thing. DamienHallmay.com. You can find how to support our endeavor as full-time content creators in this household, and what sort of things we're going to be doing in the future to some degree. All right. Love your faces. If you're going to hang out for the raid, stay, but everybody else, you don't have to go home, but you can't. I hate that song. Never mind. I'm not going to quote that song. I hate that song. I think it was because I used to play in a band that played bars, and it was like the guy that set up this band in particular, he wanted us to play Closing Time every time we were closing down a bar. It just got old. It got old real quick. I hated it. All right. I love your faces. I'll see you in less than 24 hours. Until then, DM me and cyberstalk me and stuff. Annoy me.